about to announce it as well. Give me one sec. Monday strike event. Boom. All right, you should be notified. You know, Fantasy Strike does have good music. Probably should just stick to it most of the time.
I did enjoy the second music actually. You did last week for a bit of a change. Hello, JJ Tam's in the chat already. Hi, JJ.
Hey, JJ was good. Shin, man, you guys are here quick. That was fast.
Shin saw my post earlier today and was like, I want to get in on this. So hey, Gurubashi's back as well.
You guys see, we got the double webcam situation set up, so you know everybody can see everybody now.
Yeah, I'm gonna open a. It's not a can of whoop-ass, but it's the closest thing I've got to it.
So, are you playing tonight?
Well, hopefully not. Let me get that right around. I've got another can of. Oh no, it's mirrored anyway. It's a can of hell. It's the most. I was like, I've got to buy that. I saw this drink called Hell, and I'm like, that's so ridiculous.
Well, I'm just drinking some Merlot tonight. Just some chill, relaxed Merlot. Nothing fancy. Last week I had a Fisher beer. That's what I had last week.
I love some good Merlot. I've actually got. Hopefully this stream goes well. I shall break into the cheese and wine later myself.
Oh yeah.
So I've got a bit of. Yeah, Merlot's amazing. I couldn't find the Cuvée Pêcheur. We have the wine chat while we're getting going. If that's okay for everyone on the stream, hope that's all right. So yeah, that whenever I find a wine I really like. What happens is I go back to the supermarket like 2 weeks time to buy some more, and guess what? It's sold out because everyone else figured out, and I'm like, oh my god, because you said that wine was really cheap in France, and it was actually pretty cheap even for England over here.
Oh, okay.
And
So it must have been like a sale. It must have been like one of those.
Everyone's figured out, yeah. And now it's like I can't get it, so I was like, oh man, this sucks. So I got a couple of different. I was like, I've got to get the French wine for the stream, you know. So
that actually happens a lot as well over here. Like when there's like a new variety or a new wine in the store, it sells out like immediately. You know, because they put it up in the front, you know, so like everybody can see it, and it just sells out like super fast. But I'm just drinking some super cheap Merlot right now. Like it's nothing fancy.
Yeah.
All right, so Mr. MKL, what's going on? Gurubashi, Shin, JJ Tom. All right, guys, so it's me and Mr. Remy.
Hi there.
We're going to be playing some Fantasy Strike tonight. Now, the question is, are there any special rules or any kind of special tournament thing that we want to do tonight? You know? Like, is there anything like for example, maybe we could say like zoners only, or maybe we could do something like let me see, wild card only, grappler only, rushdown v grappler, you know, or we could do that could be interesting actually, rushdown v grappler. Like, you know, they like people declare like, okay, I'm gonna play rushdown or I'm gonna play grappler. Quince only. Quince only all night. Quince only all night. That's actually not a bad idea, not gonna lie.
But you want to do 1v1, right? So it's only single.
I mean, we could do 1v1 or 3v3. I'm down either way.
Well, I think I said it was going to be a 1v1 because I was like, come on, let's get some character specialists. Let's see if we can get anyone who's like really good with one character. But here could be an interesting variation, right? Because whenever you see 1v1 tournaments, obviously Mr. MKL's in the chat. He runs the Toronto Top Tiers. He's one of the guys. They've got a few of them. Yeah.
Hold on, I gotta tell him something. I love your channel, by the way, Toronto Top Tiers. I'm actually subscribed on YouTube, and I watch as soon as you drop an upload. I like literally watch it. I just like put it on. So just wanted to let you know that. Anyway, go ahead, Sorry about that.
Well, he's saying he might want to join the event tonight. He's in Canada, obviously, in Toronto. But I said the connection to me is normally fine.
East Coast to EU is totally fine if the game has a rollback. We do that in Mortal Kombat all the time. Like that's never a problem. East Coast NA can usually play with people all the way up in Russia. But Russia is Russia is like the limit. Like it's like that's like 220 ping max at that point. But yeah, East Coast has good infrastructure. So East Coast, anywhere along the East Coast, normally can play with Europe. Really good, like less like 100 to 120 ping. Middle East they can play. That's upwards to 200 ping, which is still somewhat playable. And then they can even play with Russia, which goes up like to the limit of what I consider playable with rollback, which is like 220, 250 ping, you know?
Absolutely, yeah, I agree. It's exactly my experience. And in Fantasy Striker, that's like literally my range. Is like the problem is the infrastructure cross country in North America is not very good. So the difference between East Coast America and West Coast America is incredible. Like, whereas the difference between like Russia and like France is not that huge.
You want to know something interesting? Middle East and Russia, even though they're right next to each other, have terrible infrastructure in between each other.
To each other.
To each other. So like it's almost unplayable. Like it's actually ridiculous because like I'll have a tournament, right? Where someone from the Middle East will play someone from NA and it'll be like 150 ping, right? and then they'll play someone from Russia who's literally their neighbor and it's 300 ping, completely unplayable. Like,
wow.
Like it's crazy.
And we had Guy Dog last week, of course, if we're playing from India.
Yep.
And that was totally fine. It was 200 ping, but like absolutely stable, like rock solid.
Oh yeah. That's India as well. We've had some people in MK for India, and that's always been fun. But now here's the thing, right? So like, now here's another thing that's interesting about rollback, right? That Middle East to Middle East is also sometimes unplayable, like certain countries. So like for example, Israel to Arab countries for some reason, damn near unplayable most of the time. And it's the same vice versa as well. But like Arab country to Arab country is playable sometimes, depending on the country. But I have a feeling that's based on like some political BS because it's always the countries that have some political beef with each other that the pings are also unplayable, you know. So it's actually pretty crazy. Anyway, Best Mod Abyss is here tonight. Make sure you guys shout out Abyss. He's always here to do the polls and help run the brackets and stuff for the bigger tourneys. So get to know Abyss, because if we do a big tournament on this channel, you will know him. He's the guy who decides if you actually won your match or not. You know, he's the one he's the scorekeeper. So now back to the tournament. 1v1s. I'm definitely interested in seeing some character specialists here. So let's get a head count of how many people we have tonight. I know we got Cham, we got Shin, we got you, we got Gurubashi. Check the link. Better not be sus. To be in the tournament, you just have to be in the chat. Yep. Just gotta hang out here. Oh, Abyss got Elder God. Hold up. Did you get Elder God with Shao Kahn? And Mr. MKL, you want to get here? Just to let you guys know, Elder God is the highest rank in Mortal Kombat. It's 5,500 rank points. Only Shao. And he did it with the worst character in the game. He did it with the worst character in the game. Like, oh my god. Abyss, I'm proud of you, bro. That's big. You're probably a bit behind on the stream because your laptop struggles with Twitch. Yeah, you just got to be here.
Oh, and we got a nice D1 play.
It would block on a separate button. So Janet, we got Janet, Gurubashi, MKL, Shin, JJ Tam. That's like 5 people. If you're playing, that makes sense. 6.
I'll jump in if we need me for the numbers. I am absolutely shattered tonight. That's why I'm already on the energy drink, because I had a very long day at work today.
Oh, you have no idea, man. I'm exhausted. I actually hopped off, turned off my computer, and then I saw your tweet, and I was like, "Oh, I forgot. I gotta do this again." And then I was actually about to go to bed. You're lucky. I actually happened to check my tweet at that time because I was actually about to go to bed early.
To be fair, if you disappeared, I'd have been like, I'll just do it by myself. Screw it.
Yeah, I mean, I literally almost forgot about it, but I decided, I was like, no, I'm just gonna show up. I gotta honor my commitments. So, you know.
What a man! This is why you guys need to support this man.
6 sounds like
events for European players in particular, but
yeah,
we're letting you good guys. So here's an interesting twist. You're talking about like different rules for this. So Mr. MKL and Toronto Top Tiers, they obviously run like weekly 1v1s. like single character tournaments, not the team battle, right?
Mm-hmm.
But they allow counter pick, like your normal counter pick, like if loser can change character, all that kind of stuff, like best of 3. We could do it as a character lock if you wanted to. So people have to enter and then say what character they're playing before they know who they're playing against and all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm. So are we locking? Are we locking characters? So it's character lock. I like the idea. I like the idea where you're locked for the whole tournament to one character.
Yeah. It's like the first Street Fighter tournaments I ever played in were run like this as well. So there's no counter. You can't counter pick. You've got to like pick your best dude, and then like the interesting thing from my point of view is like I know people enjoy counter picking, and you can show your skills with multiple characters. But then you've kind of got team battle for that in Phantasy Strike anyway. To like show off your multi-talented players. So for the 1v1, I kind of like it. And the other thing I get frustrated about counterpicking is like it's not obviously sometimes you keep getting bad matchups and all that kind of stuff, and that sucks. But also when I'm playing in a counterpick tournament, like I always second guess myself. You know?
Yeah.
Like I'm like, oh, I should have picked this character. Oh, I should have picked that character. And like it becomes like a kind of knowledge of like what are the good counter picks or not. And I kind of don't enjoy that personally. I mean, I know some people love it. So
yeah, that whole mind game,
kind of understanding the meta game of like which character beats which character, and like I don't really follow that because I just kind of play the matchup and just try and win, like no matter what. You know, and I kind of like that as an idea, the 1v1s, to make it even more different. We're gonna make it different. We're gonna make this go. If people are,
all right, so I'm gonna change the title of the stream to Character Lock Viewer Tournament. That's what we're gonna call it. And just to let you know, I usually we can come up with other special rules as well. I'm opening up Nightbot. I have a command called !rules, and this is where we put the rules of the tournament. So. First off, before we get into the rules, let's lock in the players and who they're playing. So, Agoners, who are you playing?
Am I in? Have I got to play?
Oh, you're in.
I've got to play.
I'll hop in too if I need to. That way we only need one more person.
Wait till the end, and if we need it.
Okay.
Because I honestly am so tired, I would rather just commentate. But I will happily play, and I'm gonna pick crazy character.
You prefer getting to just play Lum, but everyone counterpicks him in tournaments and knows how to Valerie. All right, so you guys, I need you guys to pick your character right now in the chat so I can write it into the bracket right now. And and then once we have a head count, me and Agoners, you low-key love the Fantasy Strike community more than the MK. You don't even play the game. They seem so nice. Yeah, the only true king. If you can be in, then Lum. Okay, so Janet is going to play... Janet the Chow is going to play Lum. Alright, so I'm writing in Lum in your name in the bracket. JJ Tam said, the only true king. I don't know who that is. Who is that? Quince, I guess? I'm assuming that might be Quince. Yep, he said Quince. Alright. JJ Tam, Quince. Alright, Mr. MKL is running the Jaina.
Yeah, of course he is.
Yeah, you're the homie now, MKL. You're definitely the homie now. You know why? Jaina mains for life.
I'm actually, if I play, I'll tell you now before anyone else enters or whatever, because in case some things I'm counter picking them. I'm actually going to play Argagog.
Ooh.
Because I've been playing him a lot recently, and I played in Pirate Kings tournament on Saturday, and I've not played my mains in like at least a week, and I just sucked. I was like, I've forgotten how to play them. Like, so I'll go with a guy I've been playing the most recently, which is actually Argagog.
Let's see. Gurubashi's got DeGray. Who else is here? Shin, you need to tell me who you're picking as well. And who else is here in the chat right now?
Oh, we got a new guy, Kexo?
Yeah, Kexo. Let's get Kexo.
You want to play?
Yeah, we're looking for more players. Right? Argagog is very cool. I'm probably gonna hop in just for the fuck of it myself. Actually, I'm hopping in. I'm diving in.
I'll do.
This is probably the only time I get to play Fantasy Strike anyway, since like.
Oh well, yeah. You need the practice, dude.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm gonna hop in. I'm gonna get wrecked. Last week I got wrecked by Darkness. He grabbed me 4 times in the corner. By the way, 4 times. I didn't think he was gonna do it, but he did it.
That was classic. Like we got another guy actually. I'm pretty sure he's a French player with the name like Le Petit Wade.
Probably.
But he's not on Discord. Oh, God, I can't get hold of it. This is the frustrating thing. Like it's very easy to get these people.
Is
as
Darkness
friends.
in? Darkness just doing Darkness stuff. No, I don't think Darkness is here right now.
Alright, Shin just wants to do a quick connection test with me.
Oh,
as
hey,
well.
Goners, you need to type something real quick. I'm about to give you a sword in my chat. Type something real quick. All right. Welcome to the welcome to the Sword Club, by the way.
The Sword Club.
Yeah. Yeah. Welcome to the Sword Club.
What
You have
does that
ascended.
do?
You have ascended. Welcome.
Oh my goodness. Yes, Sword of Damocles will be unleashed upon you all now.
Up, Darkness is here. Just joined, but we'll get here late, so you think you're gonna skip the tournament. Well, how late? We're not starting like right now. We're just writing in the brackets right now. Broken Kneecap, are you playing? I'm just gonna call out lurkers right now. EEN Man Darjin, are you playing? Phil's Duckman, For Silk, Air, Ermin, Herman T. Tenon, Jupiter. Jupiter, I know you play Tekken and Mortal Kombat. Do you play Fantasy Strike too? Moneyman, JC, Remy with the sword, what will he do? Somebody's about to get shot tonight.
Should have played Onimaru.
Yeah, facts.
Oni Gang. Actually, we've not had an Onimaru player. That's disappointing.
Hey, I'm switching off. I'm switching off Skill Maru. I'm bringing this. I'm about to show you guys the Skill Maru tech, chat. I'm the only one who knows this tech. I'm not even going to tell you what it is. I'm not even going to tell you. Just know it's coming. Snark Dino Mobile, are you playing? Small Dick Mafia. You don't know if you should go Skill Maru or Grave. Shin, you need to tell me. Oni Tech is bouncing on the floor. JJ Tam, shut the fuck up. Stop telling people the tech, bro. On one hand, Oni Gang. On the other hand, Grave. Oni Gang. Oni Gang, chat. It's not Oni Gang. It's Skill Maru Gang. We call him Skill Maru around here on this stream. Because it takes a lot of skill to counter hit someone, wall bounce, and then fully charge super before they wake up.
I got to take the funniest character lock tournament I entered was a Third Strike tournament, and my name obviously, you know what my name is. So I was like, yeah, and this guy, the tournament, it's like, which character are you gonna play? I'm like, dude, my name's Remy77077. Which character do you think I'm gonna play? It's just like, are you kidding me?
That's funny.
So yeah,
so we need at least one more person if we want a full like top 8. We could go with 7. Purple shirt.
Darkness is in, surely. Purple shirt.
Well, Darkness said he was gonna skip the tournament because he will get late. But Darkness, I mean, we're not gonna start right now. How much time do you need? It was Yun, wasn't it? Purple shirt said, wasn't it Yun?
I mean, the funny thing is, right, I actually think I'm better with, I didn't really play, I'm not very good at Third Strike, okay, I'm pretty trash at it, but like, you know, when it was in the arcade and no one knew what they were doing, I was pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
But these days it's like, yeah. But I'm actually probably better with Otto, funnily enough.
I mean, it's 21-18 for me, Darkness. What you mean? I mean, you let me know, Darkness. You let me know. Watching at work, you're doing great. This is the official watch at work stream. Uh-oh, yeah. Shin's joining Skill Maru Gang, by the way.
Oni Gang represent, okay.
Oni Gang. We need to make a rap song about this.
I'm really regretting my Ogagog pick now.
I think I might go back to I might go back to Jaina, actually.
Stuff, man.
It's too many Skill Marus. I'm going back to Jaina. I might regret this. Third Strike has some weird wake-up options, selects and throws that sort of remind you of Fantasy Strike wake-ups. I've been labbing.
I guess where it's coming from.
Well, if we're talking about Street Fighter, I've been spending the last week labbing every character in Street Fighter. I just labbed Bison today. Turns out Bison is incredibly strong in Street Fighter 5. Like, it's actually crazy how strong he is. I didn't realize that Bison was that good. You know?
He's varied a lot in the tiers. I played him like the entire time through Street Fighter 5. Actually, he was my main in that game.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I couldn't really. Again, I kind of in most fighting games, I basically play only charged characters.
Yeah.
Because I suck at motion specials. probably
I suck
figure
at
out why I
charge
love
specials.
Counter-Strike.
1,
Oh, right, okay.
2, 3. I'm shuffling the bracket, by the way. I think I'm just gonna lock it at 7, 4.
Okay.
5.
Someone gets that bye.
6, 7. I hope it's me. Someone's gonna get a bye. 8,
Yeah.
9,
I'm going for bye.
and 10. All right. Hope to God it's me. let's
On that.
let's see if I don't.
bracket.
Oh no, JJ Tam gets the bye. I have to play against Shin. Yikes! I got to play against the skill Maru chat. JJ Tam got the bye, apparently. So I'm going to go to the webcam, the capture, the display capture screen real quick. One sec. All right, so now you guys can see the bracket right here. Hopefully you guys see the bracket. So it's going to be Janet the Cho versus Agoners. Then it's going to be Mr. MKL versus Gurubashi. Then it's going to be Shin versus me, and JJ Tam gets the bye. Let me update the bracket link and the rules. This will be a good opportunity for us to talk about the rules. All right, webcam's back on you. Stop whatever lewd activities you're doing.
I literally will always assume it's Cam Zombie, so don't worry about it. As long as people have enjoyed my can of hell, and that's what you're going to be getting tonight, people.
No hand holding here.
Possibly cheese and wine.
Yeah, ain't no hand holding. This is Fantasy Strike. All right, so let's come up with the rules. All right. So let's see what are our rounds looking like. Round 1, 2. So top 4. Semifinals is basically going to be winners finals. So top 4 will probably be first to 3. It'll be first to 2 up until top 4, which will then be first to 3. Okay. And then I guess finals will also be first to 3 as well. So that's all. First to 10 each round. All right, so let me write in the rules real quick so that you guys have a command to reference the rules, and we can also take this time to come up with any other special rules that we want to come up with. Characters are locked for each player and declared before the tournament starts. First to 2 up until top 4, then first to 3, including grand finals. I think that's it. Unless anyone has any other rules you guys want to throw in there, like you got a teabag at the end of every match or you instantaneously lose. You know.
Good luck doing that in Fantasy Strike.
Well, we actually. Oh yeah, that's right. There's no crouching. I forgot. Yeah, so we actually had a rule in Mortal Kombat where you had to end every game, where you actually were not allowed to use your super, like at all. And if you use your super, you just lost, right? You just completely forfeited the set. So there were games where people were so pressured that they just mashed their super and then they just rage quit.
Oh, dude.
Because then they realized that they lost by mashing. They ended up winning the game by mashing their super, but then they ended up realizing that they lost, and then they just quit in the middle of their super. So it was actually hilarious.
Janet's obviously in this one, and she's got the. We've had so much crazy stuff in the Garden of Chaos, like with banning moves and like can't jump and like ridiculous rules on that. Special
rules, gotta play with your screen off is the style of rules you used to coming up with. How about this? How about this? Let's add one special rule. You can only use your super once per set.
I'm not playing Ark.
What do you guys think about that? What do you guys think about that? You can only use your super. No, Jaden Chan says no. You can't with Quints. All right.
No,
that might be too much. That might be too much.
I was gonna say, I think the supers vary so much, especially because like the meter gain is varied per character as well, and like Fantasy Strike, yeah, the supers like it's not.
You kind of need the super.
Yeah, it's a big part of the character in Fantasy Strike because obviously they've got a lot less moves, but your super comes up a lot more frequently than in a lot of fighting games.
Exactly. Yeah.
So it's a really important point of the character. I mean, if I was gonna play no super, I would definitely go Geiger.
Character lock.
Actually, no, even then, no, maybe not. I don't know.
Viewer Tourney with Agoners. All right.
Character lock is crazy enough. Yeah, I
agree.
Which, this is already uncharted territory. Okay, so
just to let you guys know, the command is bracket exclamation point bracket, exclamation point rules.
Nice.
So you guys can see, you know, what it is.
All good, all good. Apparently I fixed Shin's internet as well accidentally whilst doing this, so nice. Good luck, Shin.
All right,
another man from Yorkshire like me.
Let me write in the first bracket, which is Janet the Chow versus A-Goners.
Oh
so
man, this is rough.
So I'm gonna spectate you so that you can be player one because I have you.
Well, I've challenged Janet. Janet's still rocking at number 15 in the ranking mode at the moment. And I've got to play Ark, huh? Which costume though? I'm allowed to change that.
Alright, hold on a second. Just hold tight at the character select while I...
Yep, we're good.
Alright, there we go. Alright, let me challenge you guys. Yep, I'm actually about to watch you right now. There you go.
I can watch you on the stream.
Alright, there you go.
Argagard.
Let's go.
That was random stage select, by the way. I did not pick home stage on purpose.
Oof.
Good luck, everyone.
Alright, good luck. Whoa! The items are coming out of... Oh, nice! Dodges the poison, too. Never mind. I spoke too soon. Nice. Gets that lucky coin. Nice trade on the jump in by Remy right there. But Remy's now going to chip out. That's a big chip situation. Now, Janet... Okay, I was about to say, Janet needs to hit Argagard right now to get rid of that poison situation. Uses the dice. Punishes the long arm of the law. Oh, nice trade. We take those. We take those. It seems like Lum was way more plus on that trade than you were, Remy. Bubble pop? No, actually, he hit you before the bubble came out, it seems like. Okay. Don't want to get hit by that. Oh, fireworks. Somehow, Remy dodges the fireworks. Janet has some... Oh, that was surgical.
Okay.
That was surgical.
Yeah.
Janet is mad good with the Lum.
Janet is probably the best Lum player, definitely in Europe.
Make sure you guys use the poll. Who do you guys think is going to win, Janet or A-Goners? That was a dice snipe right there. Oh, you're about to get hit. You're dead.
If only I'd picked Grave, huh?
If only you picked Grave.
That'd have been good.
Insta staff drill to kill dice. Janet is mad good at Lum. Yeah, I can see because I also played Lum as well, but you know she's infinitely better than I am. You know. All right, nice using the dice, trying to dodge these plus 30 projectiles.
Oh, thanks for the tips in the chat, by the way.
Love the Nightcore match that starts when you're delayed spectating. Alright. Janet's going to hold all of this zoning. Remy's looking for a frame trap. Oh my god. Janet, not like this. Janet got a bad spread of items right there. Oh my god, uses the melon, then summons the item into the fireworks. That's going to be a block string. Oh, that was unlucky. Janet summoned an item a little bit too fast. Janet does have air super, recovers some health.
Oh, the health back. No,
and
good
that's
play,
1
good
point.
play.
That's 1 point for Janet right there. That was a good game. Oh, let me update the point real quick. Give me 1 sec. Fight. You know, I swear Janet is either lucky or really good because they give her a lot of coins and fireworks. They give her coins and fireworks all the time. Oh my god.
Yep. The chip,
look at that block string. Look at that block string. The poll is at the top of your chat. Janet has 6 votes to A-Goners 2. You see how much they love you. Oh, he just gave you super. Oh, that's unlucky. Janet tried to grab out of the super. Gets fireworks again! Into the jackpot! Into more fireworks! Oh my god. The luck, chat. Skill often looks like luck. Queen Meta, how you doing? Chat, pay your respects to the queen. She has entered the chat. Oh wow, so Janet's just gonna take that poison. I guess that's a small price to pay to get it. It gets fireworks again off of the Blanca ball. How many times has there been fireworks? Gets the cloud too. Nice. Dodges the poison. Ooh, what is this combo? Fantasy Strike is so colorful.
Round 4.
We need a firework counter. Nice jump in. Oh my god, delayed jump in. Oh my god. The jump in mix into the grab. What's the meaning? Up, grab, delayed grab. Into fireworks again. Nerf fireworks. Oh, yep. Nice. Using the bubble pop.
Oh, nothing. Yeah, not jumping enough actually. Far too much ground play. Needed to get off the floor, I think, a lot more. But yeah, schooling me in these matchups that I don't know very well. Good play, Janet. Well done.
Straight 2-0 right there. Straight 2-0. Arg just gets murdered against Lum. Yeah, I mean, Janet was not getting zoned, like, at all.
I got a lot of health loss in, but I just couldn't finish off the last couple of points, and then Janet would just get a cherry when I thought I had it under control, and like, yeah, really good play.
Janet got all the fireworks there. Look at that transition, smooth. Yeah, thank X1 Hybrid, by the way, for that. Next up, we got Mr. MKL versus Gurubashi. So you guys can challenge each other, but just sit and character select real quick while I redo the scoreboard. Just give me 1 second. Let's see. I have Gurubashi, so I will make him player 1 for me.
Okay.
Gurubashi and Mr. MKL. Mr. MKL. And I reset the score, right? I do believe I did. Anyway, that was GG. Yeah, you were getting good again. You down a bit health when you were trying to get in. I mean, that's tough, you know?
I mean, I was learning on the fly there. I mean, my Argagog's not bad, right? I kind of do pretty good even in ranked with Argagog, but I don't often get up against people of the caliber of Janet. So,
yeah. All right, you guys can go. Well. You guys can go, by the way. You guys can play. Let's make it happen. Janet won the last poll, by the way, by 8 votes to Agoners 3. Last week, though, Agoners was popping off. Agoners literally, like, was doing game 5s, last final round, 0-3 comebacks. You know, it was pretty crazy.
I should have took my homie Grave, to be honest. Grave, I've done quite well with Grave against Lum actually. So are these guys starting?
Yeah, they can start. I have the vote. We have another poll, by the way. Gurubashi versus Mr. MKL. Both have 1 vote each. Whenever you guys are ready, you guys can start, by the way.
So, yeah, my anti-airs is my thing with that. That's why I love the Argagog actually. Just to have that like really nice anti-air that's more like a regular fighting game kind of.
Yeah, he's probably got one of the better anti-airs I've seen in this game. Definitely.
Yeah, it was really good.
I'm a big fan of Jaina's anti-air, her forward knee thing. I like that move a lot.
You get big damage off that, but it's not consistent. Like, you can't necessarily react. It's a bit more like...
Agreed.
Yeah, I think you can. Like, if you're really good, like, the best Jainas can react with the knee or the Dragon Heart, depending on the jump. But especially against characters that can change their jump arc, and you want to try and react at the last moment, like, neither of those anti-airs would work as a last moment reaction, whereas Argagog, like, you could... Like, I messed up a few times where Janet was jumping and throwing the melon, and I was trying to, like, okay, do I need to wait? Do I need to anti-air? Like, and you can kind of wait and see.
Fire Blur.
Hey, we got Fire Blur in the chat as well.
Can someone message one of these guys, tell them that they can start?
Unless they've disconnected or something? I don't know. Let me have a quick look on the Discord if anyone's saying anything. No, I don't think so. Gurubashi? Hello?
Maybe they have started and the game is just tripping.
Maybe we've blown up. Yeah, but mine's not working either. Tell you what, I'll try and watch Mr. MKL. He says he's playing a friend online, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything.
Yeah.
You could try and disconnect your
yeah, I'm gonna stop watching.
Mode.
Actually, my spectate mode seems to be... Yeah, it seems to be frozen.
But mine was not spectating either, so it's not just you. I think they had... Oh, you've gone into the Phantom Zone.
Yeah,
right, I'm getting in, by the way, so I'll have to give you some radio commentary.
Alright.
Gurubashi did get the first win up against Mr. MKL, by the way.
Oh, okay. Alright.
So, yeah, he's 1 win up right now, and they've just started the second match. Gurubashi going with, of course, with the grey. Mr. MKL evening it up 3-3 in life right now. Mr. MKL takes the lead and gets a grab. One more hit point. Mr. MKL does get the first round of match number 2. So, yeah.
We should be... I should be able to get into the next one.
Hopefully you can get in a minute. Right, Mr. MKL setting up a nice Jaina air fire arrow and gets pushing Gurubashi into the corner.
No, I think my spectator
3-3 though.
I'm gonna
Gurubashi's fighting out of that corner very nicely. Getting it back to mid-screen footsies. Gets a jump in. Doesn't believe in it though. Doesn't get the full combo. And now Mr. MKL back on the offense. Punishing with Jaina, but whiffs a Dragonheart. But Gurubashi whiffs his punish. Goes to the final arbiter and Jaina whiffs her ground super in response. The radio commentary for you guys. Hopefully you can follow this at least some extent. Whilst Just Meta gets back in. That was such a tight round though. Gurubashi just getting it. 1 hit point each. And again, it's neck and neck. Like these two are so evenly matched. But then suddenly Mr. MKL busts out with a big 3 damage combo, getting the win. 2 rounds to 1 now in this second match.
All right, looks like I'm back in.
I think you've just got in. Yeah, I saw the screen flicker, and that's a good sign. In this case, Mr. MKL set up the frame traps with the arrow.
So this is still the first set, right?
First set, but no, 1 win to Gurubashi.
Okay. So it's 1-0
So
right
second
now.
match.
So it's 1-0.
Yep.
Okay.
1-0, 2-2 rounds now. Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Round 5.
I'll let you go for
Just
the
making sure.
play-by-play if you prefer.
Oh, big jump in. Fat jump in, going for those whiffed knee meaties. I told you that's my favorite move. That right there is my favorite combo in the whole game, like no cap. That also is my favorite thing to do. Jump kick, like no jump kick over and over again because it's just plus frame into plus frame into plus frame. Uh-oh, gets hit with the ghost waifu, but he DPs out of it. Both have supers. Mr. MKL needs to be a bit careful. Oh my god, the cross up. Instant rain of fire. I like that decision. He's gonna get hit. Yeah.
Yeah, Lotus, a bunch of things there. So Mr. MKL got away with a minus negative frames on that knee and got away with it in that match. And also, yeah, because it's confusing, it's hard to see. I mean, I can see it while I'm spectating, but in the moment, that's hard to see that they're plus or minus.
Yeah, that's minus. I actually labbed that recently, that those air kicks. The first air kick is minus, the second one is plus, I think.
I think it's usually the way around.
Oh, really? Oh, never mind. Never mind, chat.
The first one depends on where you land it, and the second one is almost
always what is
minus.
this pressure from Mr. MKL right now? He's gonna get hit. No, he's not.
Does escape though? Yeah, Gurubashi has got some escapes. Messes up his combo. Needs that jump into A, back A.
Nice back jump A right there. That was actually really smart to stop the pressure.
Yeah, we saw that last week from Gurubashi. His jump back A's are absolutely ridiculous. What an answer.
Oh, that was a delayed jump kick, actually. I would have thought... See, I would have got hit right there, because I would have thought it was an empty jump.
Yeah, the timing. Mr. MKL playing real pain in the butt with that jump kick that you're saying you love so much.
I was about to say, I was about to say backdash, but it's just backwalk. Backwalk B. Also good chain attack.
Well, DeGray sort of got a backdash, right? The counterpoint step.
Exactly, yeah.
Big 3 damage opening, ghost into 3-hit combo.
Ooh, knee minus frames into grab, by the way.
Yeah, but the Dragonheart's so real, you see, and the trade on that knee, that's what I'm saying. It's a good anti-air.
Oh, that's a punish.
I don't think it's the best anti-air. Fishy slappers for the win.
Stand A into Dragon card. Probably assumed that Gurubashi was going to press right there. Lets the Ghost Waifu hit.
How did he have time to get the jump in?
Don't let the Ghost Waifu touch you, chat. Oh, here it is again. Oh, only 2 damage that time. I'm surprised he didn't kill. That's it. Ooh, it's not it, actually.
Good trajectory. I don't know if he needed to do that.
Up into the grab, plus frames into grab.
Okay, I'll do this
cross up.
Love the setup.
Oh,
Notice how Mr.
this
MKL
is a tough setup.
Yeah, Mr. MKL usually choosing to combo into the Dragonheart, by the way, rather than the Flame Arrow, because he wants that knockaway. That's that big anti-air.
Oh, I didn't even know you could combo from that.
Counter hit juggles on that anti-air, yeah.
Oh man, I've been leaving damage on the table then. Holy,
oh, you got to love that. You got to get the counter hit though, and you've got to get just the right timing. It's not easy. I think also the escape, Gurubashi had showing he could got those
very deep jump in. Oh, he actually could have just done a regular kill combo right there. He got the jump in. He could have just did forward A into B after the jump in. I kind of feel like MKL kind of threw that. Not gonna lie, I feel like MKL kind of threw that because he had the jump in combo. But he went for.
You don't believe it though. The getting those confirms is harder than it looks. At times.
I agree.
Right.
Well, that's fighting games in general, right? Like sometimes you just don't believe, you know?
Yeah.
Like you're like most of the time, especially in most fighting games, it's like, why were you not blocking that? Like it kind of pisses you off that they got hit by it, you know? Oh, nice.
Yeah, definitely agree. Oh, missed MKL fighting for his life now. Match point to
Big
Gurubashi.
anti-air. Oh, into the juggle. Who's top 1 in this game, by the way? The tier list is disputed. 7 votes for Mr. MKL in the chat. 6 votes for Gurubashi.
Wow, and it's showing how even this is. Look
Nice
at this.
rock up cross. Up, back jump A. Ghost waifu creating that spacing. Walk up grab. Oh, that's a punish.
Oh, big read.
That's a punish. And MKL
Wow.
sends Gurubashi 2 losers.
That was as close as it gets, just meta though. That was a crazy set.
No, that was
a
close.
high level play from those 2 players.
That was definitely close. That was
Both
really,
of them
that was
showing
really good.
that they really know what they're doing with those characters. Really, some really interesting tactics as well, like the way they're choosing to play that matchup. You notice that Gurubashi was playing it very, very safe, not taking a lot of chances. And he never went for the ground super parry, even though he had a bunch of options to do it to get out of that dive kick pressure. But he's choosing to save his super for those low to the ground final arbiters when he needed them to get out of the zoning situations.
I like that there were some times that even though MKL did Rain of Fire, like you said, that Gurubashi had the awareness to use his super to kind of like get out of those situations. So next is going to be
really
me
nice.
versus Shen. So that's going to be a Phil's Yikesman right there.
Shin has just got his way into top 100 of master ranking, by the way, just today.
Oh, well.
So this man is leveling up before our eyes, week on week. The grind is real.
All right, well, there you go, chat.
Representing,
Time for me to get washed late at night.
representing Yorkshire here. South Yorkshire, no less. My same county as I'm from. Shin just lives about 10 minutes drive from me.
All right. Who's ready to watch me get washed, chat? Who's ready for it?
I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it. Just meta. Come on.
I accepted Shin's invite, by the way.
I got a fail to connect there, so hopefully we will not have problems on this one.
Yeah, I got a fail to connect as well.
Shin, come on, I'm using my magical powers to fix your internet. It's gonna be good.
Alright, I'm gonna challenge you, Shin.
Yeah, I won't spectate for a while. Let me get you into a match, and I might just
like yesterday, you used me my card about Onimaru in matchups where you was heavily advantaged. Oh no, it's gonna fail. Uh-oh. The weakest character would be Onimaru, who's more vulnerable to certain matchups than to the best character. Uh-oh, failed to connect to Shin. No!
Oh no! This is bad times. Darn it. So we talked about this last week, that Shin has had some issues with the connections with other people. But unfortunately, we didn't... Well, fortunately last week we didn't have any problems, but this week it's not looking good then. Yeah, like, this is the thing, like, people win these bad matchups all the time in Fantasy Strike. I lose into good matchups for me.
I feel like Fantasy Strike is basically a footsie simulator. Like, it's pretty much footsie's the game, you know? Like,
there's a lot of footsies. There's strange footsies at times, though. Like,
let me tell you
Shin
about
wants to play me. I'm like, I know I can connect to Shin.
Yeah, I normally don't have any problems challenging people.
Shin's just trying to get a connection to me just to see if it works. And then suddenly it doesn't work.
So it's not working for you either?
Nope. Shin, reset your router.
Yeah, reset. I would reset mine, but then that would kind of kill the whole stream. So
yeah, do we have another match we can play in the meantime?
Yes, we do actually.
I know we might get things out of order here.
Janet. JJ Tam versus Janet. So let me set that up real quick. 1 sec.
That sounds like a good plan then. Okay. Sorry about this, guys. We're kind of messing up the order of the tournament a little bit, but hopefully it'll all be fun anyway.
It's all good. JJ Tam versus Janet the Chow. Let's see. JJ
Janet the
Tam.
Chaos.
Exactly. Janet the firework. Get all the fireworks all the time. All right, you guys should be able to challenge each other. I have JJ Tam, so I'm gonna watch him.
I will
right,
hang
you guys
back.
can play.
The Chancellor has
Let me
arrived.
just try and do some tests with Shin in the background here to see if we can get that working.
Yeah, I have to say, like, Fantasy Strike is a fast game. Like, every time I try to make like a comment on a specific thing, like it already, like, another moment has already happened. Oh my god, coin and cherry and bomb.
Well,
Best items.
Cherry wasn't useful there, to be fair.
I mean, it wasn't, but it could have been good. Still, though, the luck.
No, this is
So-
what makes me laugh about the speed of this
Another
game.
cherry, by the
People are
way.
people are like, oh, this game's really slow, and I'm like, dude,
No, this game
it's
is
only
fast.
slow because you're slow. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
Seriously, the only reason it's slow is if you're terrible at this game, or just a new player. Not to be harsh, you know, like when you don't know what you're doing. But that's the same as every fighting game. When you don't know what you're doing, you're so slow to react and you're slow to press buttons.
Oh,
Once you know what you're doing,
Round
and you see
2.
two good players, this game is lightning. Like, yeah.
It seems like Janet's luck kind of ran out. She gave JJ Tam a cherry, actually.
This is a very interesting matchup that I know nothing about, by the way, just meta. So
Oh
I'll
yeah,
have
I
to-
mean, yeah, this is tough.
I'll have to
Janet
let
the
you tell me
Chow
how to play
has
this
3
one.
votes to JJ Tam's 0 votes, so make sure you guys use the poll. Nice Yomi counter. That's a brave read right there.
Oh yeah, because that was plus
Another
frames.
grab as well.
That was plus.
Whoa,
frames,
hits the
by way.
illusion.
Perfect.
Janet out here with the perfect over quits.
Fight.
And the balloon pops, the pop off with the balloons. We like to see that. Happy time.
All right, that was actually a nice
Marty.
call out on the fake. Oh, okay.
I'll try and watch this.
Adrian Mirror. He's going to throw out the dice. It seems like the dice are not affected by the mirror. Uh-oh. But Janet actually anti-airs with the dice. Janet seems to have a really good... oh, accidentally gives Quince 1 health. Super is available, though, so Janet does have that big get off me super. Nope, decides to go for air dice instead. Nice chip out. That's a good trade. We take that. Uh-oh, super
Yeah,
is
Mirror
now
did
back
not
on
do
the
any
board.
damage.
Oh, but that's a chip out. That's unlucky.
Round 4.
Very solid play from both of them, though. That when you get rounds like that and you just see both players playing
Oh my
so
God.
well, it's like,
Quince just broke the spectator mode for me, by the way.
oh no, that was me trying to join it. Okay, I'll get out.
Well, I don't
You
think
get
that's the
back in.
issue. I think my game just
Oh,
crashed
yeah.
because of Quince. He
Oh.
did consent. JJ Tam did consent of the govern, and it crashed the game.
It was just at the time I joined it, so I don't know. Maybe I'll stick out. I'll stay out of it just in case it's causing any issues, and let you get it for the stream.
That's actually hilarious.
But yeah, they were both playing that one so well. This is really fascinating to see how Janet's playing this again from a strategy point of view,
Mhm.
like going for the air supers only, not
Mhm.
going for the the item spread that you might sometimes see, and not using the super as a kind of like ghetto reversal, like you
Mhm.
sometimes see Lum have to use it, like you say, and it can be used as a kind of get off me move,
hmm
even though it's not ideal for it.
It's
the
not
only kind of
ideal
move
for
you've
it,
got like
but
that.
it is a thing. You know,
Yeah,
it's definitely a thing.
definitely
Round
definitely
5.
useful for that.
All right, so we're
Matt,
back.
you have to. Okay.
Oh my God, another
Um,
consent of the govern. Not like this chat. Don't crash my game again.
Stop
Another.
using supers. This is why you wanted the no super rule, right?
Exactly. Can't play Quince, man. This man crashes my game every time. So, Janet seems to know which Quince is the real Quince. 2 throws in a row. Alright, JJ Tam is going to get the fuck out of that situation. Going to smash Baby Lum. Janet does
Yeah.
grab one of the cherries. Oh, nice counter hit using those
avoided.
dice. Yo, this dice
Yeah.
tech is actually on point. That's worth. I'll take that. That's worth. That's punishable.
Yeah, you want to see how to use dice? Watch Janet. Honest to goodness.
Super is
Oh,
on the
punish
table. Gets another cherry. Yep, get off me. Boom. We take those. We take those. Pot
Yeah.
pie. What's going on? Where's Oni Gang at? Oni Gang is in the house, chat. And we call him Skill Maru on this stream. Because it takes skill to press B into B. You have no idea.
Wow. Another minus frames. Janet jumps out. Very nice.
Fireworks, fireworks. Nice, he actually gets hit by them. Another bomb on Oki. Alright, oh, but that's unlucky. Janet actually gets hit by her own bomb. Nice, using the mirror as a shield. Quint's with 1 HP left. Yeah. Another firework, 2 fireworks back to back. Oh, let's go. Let's go.
Yeah.
3 fireworks back to back, by the way. 4, another firework back to back.
Oh my goodness.
So much luck, chat. So much luck.
Gambler.
It's clearly skill. Oh, gets hit by the mirror. Activates 2 truths. Nice jump out of the seeing double move. Oh my God. Yeah, you gotta backwalk that. Oh, that's unlucky. This is about to be a chip out situation. Alright, we'll play another set of fireworks to another set of dice. Gonna just keep rolling those dice. Big chip out. Grab. Oh, that's unlucky. Janet actually blocked the wrong way, and that's the first set down and dusted. JJ, the point goes to JJ Tam.
That was an incredible set, though. Like
that came down to the wire.
And there's stuff all over the screen. This is what I'm saying. Like, the footage in this game can be crazy. This is more like Marvel vs. Capcom. You've got like items, you've got dice, you've got mirrors, you've got illusions. Like, it's so hard to see what's going on. And both characters can cover space in such interesting ways. Like, if you think about the amount of projectiles and hitboxes going on the screen right now,
big anti-air right there through the illusions. Into the meaty grab. Let's go. Super is now activated for Janet. Probably going to do another dice setup. Probably doesn't need it. Probably going to save. Nope. Just goes for the jackpot. Spams the scream with a variety of items. Accidentally gives Quince, aka JJ Tam, a cherry, an extra life. Janet's trying to keep the babies on the screen. I like that JJ Tam is playing full screen here to, you know, make the lump babies go away. That's actually really smart play. Super meter has been regained and he jumps right into the babies.
Oh, baby Lum coming back for the victory there.
Small Dick Mafia says, I don't know what's going on, but it's kind of hype, not gonna lie. Well,
we do know about the sweet child of Lum though. Oh, sweet child of mine, and Lum loves it with that child victory. What a way to do it.
All right, so Janet the Child is currently winning our poll with 6 votes to JJ Tam's 1 vote. Make sure you guys
Tam is ahead by 1 set though.
Yeah, that is true. So even if you block a set of the govern, it still creates the illusions, right?
Yep.
Big ship damage.
They will know where you are, and you can read the consent of the govern's illusions aren't too bad. You can generally tell where he is, and you can listen as well. That's one of the tips. The audio will slightly give him away.
And it's plus 14 on block. Plus 14, really. Quint's illusions are pretty antithetical to the game's stated clarity goal.
Well, they have also said there is going to be some slight graphical tweaks to Quint's, by the way.
Yeah, it would be nice to like make it like his illusions be more illusion-y. Because that's like
they're gonna tweak him a little bit. They have said that, so I think it's particularly when he throws you up close, or does that move up close, like the C where he splits in 2. Those are like really hard to see when it's up close and personal. Like,
oh, that's unlucky. I did hear that Janet threw an item at this exact moment that the 2 True Spirit came out. So that was like a guaranteed setup right there for...
Yeah, you can really hit that mirror as like a punish move at times. It's very, very interesting how you see, like, again, I only see like the very, very best Quinces. Like,
whoa, that anti-air into the 3 dice punish was actually
won the chip nearly.
Almost shipped.
Wanted a coin and didn't get it.
What? The melon connected. The melon actually connected. I wasn't sure who won that, actually.
Yeah,
all right, Adrian Mirror started off 2 truths. Punishes the blockable. That's plus. He's going to get hit. Nice. Into the Blanca ball cross up. Into the jump over. Gets hit with the jump. With the jump A. And there it is, shot. Janet to Chow.
Wow. What
Scores a point.
adaptations from Janet though. I don't know if Janet's changing up anything. Like this match is so hard to see. I bet there's some subtle changes that Janet is making that even I'm not even noticing what they are.
Well,
Just playing better maybe.
Well, I think the change more is that she's making sure that she doesn't get Schmitz. You know, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Like
Playing
she's
a
making
little bit more safe.
a little bit more safe, playing more neutral. Even though the match seems kind of random, I feel like Janet is playing a lot more neutral, using the dice a lot more, using items a lot more to kind of slow down JJ Tam from like throwing illusions out all over the place and just making sure that she stays on him. You know? Kind of like a reporter to a politician, just staying on him with the key issues, not letting him wriggle himself out. Look at that, Yomi counter. Full super meter has returned. That's one of the first cross-ups that Janet has gotten hit with in a while.
Yeah.
Oh, that was sick.
That.
That was sick. That was sick. That dice manipulation was sick.
Dice, yeah. Janet is absolutely one of the best for dice. Right,
Janet
I'm just
big
gonna...
gaming. Janet is epic gaming right now. Uh-oh, gets hit with Consider the Governor. Those illusions are going to be out for a longer time than usual. All right, another dice setup. It's going to get punished by Consider the Governor again. That super meter is going to charge very fast. Nice wake-up grab, though, into Fireworks. Oh, the Fireworks actually saved Janet from the full counter hit combo right there. All right, Janet does have full super meter again. Got to be careful with that Hadrian Mirror, and there it is. JJ Tam scores a point, puts a point on the board.
Round 3. Fight.
Oni Gang arrives fashionably late to the tournament. Has to be represented by the host. Well, I switched off Oni Gang. I was going to play Jaina. I'm going to play Jaina, apparently. But I can late switch the Oni Gang. I can switch back to Oni Gang if you guys want.
Commentator's privilege, right?
Yeah, exactly. Host privilege. I have that right.
Unfortunately, we're having no Joe with Shin in the background here. Let's talk about that later. Let's keep on this match. Sorry about that.
Oh my God! Whiffs a throw, goes into the ground pound. I definitely would have got hit. 100%. So Fantasy Striker's hanging out with us tonight. Fantasy Striker, welcome back, by the way. All right, nice I like the way Janet manipulates the dice and makes it so that she uses like one dice at a time and always like makes that super last as long as possible. Big cross up into the A Blanca ball. Let's go.
Round 5. Fight.
All right, illusions. You know. Okay, Melon. If Shin can't play, Fish Dog says he wants in. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that if someone wants to take Shin's place.
I'm just sorting this out behind the scenes here. Sorry, I'm dropping the commentary here.
Oh no, it's all good. I mean, that's the whole point of having two commentators here. You know?
Yeah.
I'll pick up the commentator duties even though I have no idea what I'm talking about. So there you go. All right, Hadrian Mirror is gonna stop Janet from doing anything. That bomb is also gonna put a pause in neutral as well. Oh, nice. Steals the cake. Steals the super cake. Oh, but that's a chip out right there. All right, JJ Tam now sitting on match point. The great Oni Garg Alliance. No problem, Shin. Oh my God, 4 damage. That throw had to have been a punish. I know that move is minus. Was that planned, Janet? Did you plan to get hit by that so that he would get hit by the bomb? All right, final round, match point, game 3, match point chat. Who do you guys root for? I didn't see who won the poll, but it looked like Janet won the poll, it seems like. All right, Janet currently locked into the corner. JJ Tam trying to get that corner pressure. Oh, Fireworks again. Nice ship out. Nice! Clutch coin. Clutch dice.
Coin.
Clutch Blanca ball.
forget about skill,
Chat.
man. We've got skill coin.
Yeah, we got skill coin, chat. Coin is all skill. Lum is all skill, by the way, chat. All skill. And that's it,
That
GG's.
There was, I mean, we joke, but honestly, there was so much skills there. Like the jumping out of sets, like situations there, like the air to airs, like Janet's callouts were incredible.
Yep.
And then like you see the amount of times that Janet responds like instantaneously to the items that her Lum throws. Like she's, I mean, we saw a few
The
times
adaptation
she did get hit
is
by her own
crazy.
bomb, but like. There's so many times when she'll just jump and just narrowly avoid the bomb, but then put chip on the opponent, and it adds up to so much pressure when you see a Lum playing that well, like using every item, squeezing the most out of every bit of item you get, and especially the dice. And they are not random, right? A lot of people
the dice
think
aren't
that
random.
the,
You
a lot
can
of
hit
people
them in
think
certain
that-
ways and manipulate them, but she's definitely manipulated them the best that I've seen out of anyone doing it. Definitely.
All right, we're gonna last chance for Shin, by the way. I'm trying to connect him right now.
If he's unable to
One more
connect,
time.
tell me who's replacing him so we can.
So we're gonna have. Well, Fish Dog was the first person to respond, so it's up to you.
I mean, I'm playing whatever. I'm gonna get washed either way. So.
Yeah, I can't get Shin still. I mean, you can try one more time with Shin yourself if you want to just give it one last shot.
All right, let's give it a shot.
But I cannot currently connect with Shin, sadly. And I mean, he could probably connect. I could just get him come. If he just drives to my house, it'll take him about 10 minutes.
Yeah, he can play under you.
Yeah, unfortunately. Well, I've got a second account. I don't have a. I've got another laptop. It's not as good as this one, but I could stick it on.
All right, I challenge Shin. Let's see if it works.
But if not, then do Fish Dog, who will also be playing Argagog, of course.
Yeah, it didn't work, but I'll do Fish Dog. All right, I need to change Fish Dog's. I need to change the name right here. If the names are not on the right side, please don't kill me. I'm not able to change them while I'm playing. So there you go.
Here comes a new challenger.
There we go.
Friend match.
All right, Jada
I'll
gang.
spectate you.
All right, which one am I? I'm player one. Fuck. I guess wrong. I lost the 50-50 on character select, guys.
Already losing the 50-50. This matchup is very interesting. Mr. MKL in the chat was saying it's his favourite matchup in the game, actually. Fire versus water.
I feel like
Water
Argagard,
has that
as
one?
Jada, you think you want to zone him, but you have to rush him down.
Fight.
Nah, yeah, I don't know. It's a very interesting matchup. I actually agree with Mr. MKL. It's a really interesting one. Oh, the sneaky bubble pots from just meta, but then... Oh, sorry, Fish Dog, rather. This is Fish Dog 007, the main popper in the game. This man likes to pop off. He's the only person with Fantasy Strike I've given license to pop. On Monday Night Strike, many times I've seen this man using that air bubble, the risky sparkling bubble, so well. Don't need no
Oh, the
sparkling
poison!
wine,
I
just-
forgot about the poison.
Poison's
Okay, go.
actually very important in this matchup because it really, yeah, it's a very important thing. And also that jump in and look, oh my goodness, the air movement. But just meta answers that air movement. I'm just going to punch you in the face. Everyone's got a plan until he gets punched in the face or kneed in the face in this situation. Good bubble shot.
Oh, he threw me? I threw
Yeah, it
him?
always works. It's not. It's going to work every time. Now the poison is pressuring.
How?
And the water.
How?
keeps you back.
Oh, yeah, I forgot
Rushing
about that.
river.
I forgot
Yeah,
about
Russian
that.
River.
Oh, yeah, see,
Yeah.
chat?
Fish Dog will put every single tool of Argagog together. Unlike me, this man actually knows what he's doing with Argagog. I know the basics, this man knows the advanced textbook. Putting that Russian River, putting that goldfish,
Can't block
bluefish,
this up.
and yeah, the poison pressure becomes so
Oh, my
immense.
gosh. I'm getting
And
zoned,
you
chat.
can't-
I'm getting
Yeah,
zoned.
you can't get in.
I can't get in. He won't let me
Can't
in.
get in. Like, that's not as crazy as it looks from Just Meta. Hoping to catch a limb there with that opening round.
I'm trying to catch
Hoping
something.
to catch something here. Okay,
I can't be blocking this
unfortunately
fish.
Playing Argagog's game here, yeah.
I can't be blocking this stuff. It's so tough because, I mean, between the river. All right, so that's the point. GG's, Fish
Round-
Dog.
Round one start is absolutely critical in this matchup to who starts to get the advantage in that round. Like as the match begins,
Yeah, like whoever wins neutral first, basically.
Yeah, the first winner. Like, a lot of Argog's matchups are like that. If you can get away and instantly gets a little bit away. But yeah, when you've got in, you have got in a couple of times and you've done some real damage when you have. So it does show that there's also a certain range where Jaina can fireball. She kind of needs to fireball and walk forward behind it. Oh, and avoids the poison though. A little mistake from Fish Dog. So yeah, you got to advance behind a fireball if you're going to shoot them.
Yeah.
That's my tip.
All right.
Number one thing I know. Yeah.
See, now I'm conditioned. I've been conditioned now.
But yeah, you're up against the best Argagog in Europe right here. So yeah, you want to play against a scrubby
I'm trying to figure out how to.
We'll train this one.
I'm trying to figure out how to like not get hit by this poison. It's like the poison is what's getting me, really. Like, it's the poison. Like, I'm trying to not get hit by it, but I don't. I might as well just take it. I probably should just take it.
No, I reckon you take it. Yeah, you take it. You use the poison as a time to advance against him. Because whilst the poison's out, he can't put it into the hitbox on the screen for a little while. Because he can't do another bluefish.
And that's why he does super after. Right? Got it.
Now, the Lancer here. Just Meta does just get in. Oh, the minus range fireball to the face. But there's no super Fish Dog to escape this time. But does escape with plus frames into a grab. Baits the Dragonheart, but doesn't come. And then the Dragonheart does come. Good idea from Just Meta. Could have worked. Could have
almost worked. Almost worked. Almost worked.
But the fishy Fish Dog has got the fishy answers. I did have my fishy dinner tonight. Big knee though. Perfectly spaced from Just Meta. Got the spacing here. The poison's coming in. Goldfish coming in. Yeah, the pressure though, yeah, you can't afford to take those full screen damage there.
The goldfish. GG.
Yeah, that just shows you just how good the Argagog can be when you put it all together like
Revenge of Fish Gang.
Yeah, Fish Gang boys. I had my fishy dinner earlier as well, so that's partly why I also had to represent the Argagog tonight. Even though I think we now have true representation of the true Argmaster from Europe.
All right,
which is in fact Fish Dog.
I'm gonna do my match against Gurubashi real quick, just so that he can watch me. But it was pretty fun. I actually liked it. I felt like I learned a lot about the matchup. So one thing I definitely learned is I need to get in immediately. You know, like as soon as it says like fight, I need to get in. You know, and I need to
basically you're in a read situation against both players. So like you said, he was conditioning you by starting out with a fireball, but then he started out with a jump forward, which is like, Argagog's not going to jump forward, but he is because he thinks you're going to fireball. And it's that whole mind game that the round immediately starts with, because you're already in Arg's range, like as the round starts, right? That's what's like crazy about it.
Abyss says his fifth character feels like Cetrion. It literally is Cetrion, except, not as broken. Like, all the projectiles are plus, which is fine. The difference between this character and Cetrion is that this character doesn't have a fucking teleport. This character had a teleport, he'd be absolutely broken. So, alright, so now, for those who don't know who Cetrion is in Mortal Kombat, imagine Argagog with the best movement in the game, the best backdash in the game, and a safe, best fast teleport in the game. On top of everything else that he has. Yeah. But Argagog is sexier than Cetrion. Facts. Yeah, so...
Arg's a sexy fish, that's for sure.
So Arg has the best air dash in the game. No, like, imagine best walk back movement. So, like, let's say Arg does a string that's minus on block, and then he walks back, he can literally make you whiff, and then whiff punish you. You know? And then when you get him in the corner, instead of having the bubble pop, imagine he has a teleport that puts him on the complete opposite side of the screen for free, and it's safe.
Yeah, no, that would be terrible.
Yeah, that's Cetrion. And they haven't nerfed her in over a year, by the way. People have been complaining about that matchup for a long time.
All right, we're getting into it. Have you got the 50-50 this time, though, Just Meta?
I think I do not. No.
Oh, fair too. No.
All right, so I'm gonna probably get washed here, but this is gonna be fun.
You want to fight?
Might pick it up. You love being complained about. Yeah, pick up Cetrion. Why not? You literally won't have to do a single combo in a neutral-based combo game.
Round 1.
So here we go, just meta here, sticking over as you gotta stick with your character, staying with that Jaina.
I'm a loyalist, by the way.
Yeah, well that's the rules for this tournament. No one's allowed to switch characters, so bear that in mind. You've got to play out these tough matchups.
You know, I just tried to press stand for to tech, by the way. That's how you tech throws in Mortal Kombat.
Yeah,
I was just spamming the circle button to tech.
Game switching is very tough for sure. Oh, again, this is what I'm saying. The anti-airs from Jaina like aren't as consistent. Like if you don't, you've got to react so early. Like and it's so hard to do. Like and she's got like really strong full screen anti-airs, but yeah, that can work as an air to air, of course. Oh, the reads from just meta here. Doesn't have. I was about to say, Gurubashi just got super just at that moment. Just meta really trying to get some mileage out of his own air super, but Gurubashi just got his air super to answer it. And the ghost mix-ups!
The ghost waifu chat.
The ghost.
Waifu.
Yeah, the way the tech is to stand still.
Which side is the grey? Yeah, it's hard to get used to. And the super meat is growing at the same range.
Jesus, Jaina, you're about to get dropped!
Gurubashi is just safe jumping just meta to oblivion. And that's the tricky thing. Oh, but a big damage here. Just Matter is now in with the mix-ups. Oh, goes for that one if he'd yummy countered.
Oh, I tried to back jump.
That was. I like the reads though. Your offense is strong. It's just getting into a position to utilize that offense is where it's not going well for you at the moment. But yeah, the grade always a tough match for everyone.
We will figure it out. We will figure it out. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, like me, you're trying to learn matchups on the fly in a tournament situation. Not how you should do it, really, but that's the way we're rolling on the stream tonight. Blocks the Y, blocks the ghost, but then, yeah, walk up grabs from the grey now. And then the mix-up, which side?
Rip.
Ghost for the cross-up, ghost in the front. Nasty, nasty, nasty. Yeah, you do start to, like, see these degree, like, which side he's coming down on. Like, after you play this game a lot, you will be able to see it. But it's very tricky to start. Oh, but what a neutral! Just DPs! Sets up the Rain of Fire, but will they land? Yeah, gets the plus frames. And he's out of it, though. So neither super both supers kind of neutralized from both players there, both using their air supers. Big neutral being played here from just meta, but a big jump in from Gurubashi.
I tried to punish the ghost waifu call.
Yeah, you can do it, but you can't really react. You've got to have it as a read. That forward motion is very, very strong. How? Which side?
I thought I pressed grab. That was a mistake. That was a mistake.
And again, Gurubashi's baiting those Dragon Hearts a lot now. I can see it in the way he's moving on the ground. Yeah. Gurubashi is absolutely expecting Dragon Hearts at this moment, unfortunately.
I don't know why, I like rarely do it, but you know.
I know, but he knows when he's got a good sense when you're wanting to use them. Yeah, he's not using air moves. Notice he's just empty jumping. What a yummy counter though!
Oh yeah, that was a read.
With a big read. Sets up the arrow fire behind the ground arrow. Gurubashi, can he escape? Gets the plus frames, but no! Big burst out there. Went for the Yomi counter perhaps himself there. Gurubashi catches on the back end of the Dragon Heart. Just believe in it. Just do it. Does have super here now. Both characters have super again. That's so risky. That's going to get punched. Yeah.
I forgot.
Yeah. Against most players.
I forgot.
I
completely forgot. I completely forgot that he could punish that. Anyway, chat, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, chat. We're learning.
You can use that. You can use that Jaina technique. You can use that in bronze rank. You can use that in silver rank. You can use that in gold rank. You could probably even use it in diamond rank, but in master rank, you will not get away with that anymore.
They're gonna smack you for that. All right, GG's Gurubashi. That was good. See, it's good that I'm playing against good players who are showing me that that's not gonna fly. So I'm gonna learn real stuff going forward. So that's pretty fun. There needs to be more love for the Satsui no Haddock comment from Fish Dog.
Satsui no Haddock, yeah, I love that. Sorry, I tried to get back to that, but we'd already moved on. But yeah,
as soon as he had super, cool. You knew how the round was gonna end. Well, see, here's the thing, right? I wasn't watching his meter. I didn't pay attention to his meter, like at all, the entire game. So
I mean,
like he punished me for it like a few times, and it wasn't until like you pointed out while I was in the middle of my super that I was like, oh fuck, I just disrespected his meter. Shit.
Yeah.
You know, and I was like, well, there it is. That's how you learn fighting games, chat. That's how you learn. You know, you have to make those mistakes. You know, like if I didn't make that mistake, now I wouldn't know. You know.
Well, I was teaching a brand new player how to play Jaina on Sunday night. We did it, well, Sunday afternoon rather. We did a little tutorial stream, and I actually said to learn how to play Jaina, always air super all the time until you figure out when you can't do it. Do you get me? So exactly what you're saying. I totally agree with you, 100%.
All right, so
because their air super is so powerful.
The next match is going to be Mr. MKL versus Fish Dog.
So. Oh, cool. Right, I'll be back in 2 minutes on the mic, but don't wait for me because
he said you also baited my super and punish, which was good. Yes, I did. That one was planned, by the way. So I have some I'm just playing general neutral and footsies and stuff, you know. So you also got to understand that I have some idea of what I'm supposed to do.
You wanna fight?
If that makes any sense. I'm just not either I'm not doing it right, or I just don't know that something is punishable. You know what I mean? I think I need to switch names, so give me 1 sec. Hold on a second. Yeah, let me switch names.
Fight.
Fish Dog, Mr. MKL. Alright, there we go. Names have been switched. Big Dragon Heart counter hit. Into the knee, into the fireball combo, 3 damage combo, full meter right now for Mr. MKL. Takes the first point extra quickly. Oh yeah, that is a combo that is going to set up for the rushing water. Mr. MKL is going to take this poison, but he just lost so much life. And that's it. The poison takes it.
Perfect.
The age-old story, Fish Dog versus Fish Dog.
Fight.
Gag W. Meta, take notes. I should play more Fantasy Strike going forward, guys. Maybe I'll play Fantasy Strike Rank tomorrow. What do you guys think? What do you guys think about we play? Oh! Big Yomi counter. That's going to get Fish Dog full meter. That's going to give him another bubble. Tries to jump in, but the goldfish. Oh, double Dragon Heart. Just YOLOing it. That's going to be a bubble pop. Yep. Wait, you can blow the bubble and then drill? I guess you can. Chat, let's try to get one more sub. Also want to say JJ Tam, thanks for the Twitch Prime. I know I didn't say it earlier because we were in the middle of commentating, but definitely thanks for the Twitch Prime. Ooh, big Dragon Heart. It's a counter hit into the counter hit combo. Let's go. Into another Dragon hit as Mr. MKL, or as Fish Dog, tries to back jump away. Argos jump is very floaty. Wow, nice whiff punish. Whoa, big knee as he tries to back jump out. Oh, tries to hover over and get the bubble. Big Dragon Heart counter hit confirmed combo. Huge rust down right now by Mr. MKL. Mr. MKL is just not letting him do anything right now. Uh-oh, that's going to be a punish. Only gets a grab, though, but the grab does send Jaina back full screen. 2 bars of poison. Uh-oh, one more hit. Can't afford this poison, and that's it.
Round 7.
No comment. You may or may not go to bed at a reasonable time today. Bubble pop in there. Double shield gives an extra air action. Okay. Whoa, max range Dragonheart, by the way. Oh my god, was that a counter hit combo? 2 knees. Jesus Christ. The first point goes to Mr. MKL. Yeah, we could fuck around and play some rank tomorrow. Why not, chat? Why not?
Round 1.
Arg is like a glass cannon zoner. I can see that. You went to bed and woke up to be streaming again. KW. Well, on Mondays, we started doing Monday Night Strike because that's when most people seem to be on. Nice, using the Dragonheart to get through the projectile. That's actually really smart. You know, I actually am going to take notes in this situation. Use the Dragonheart to get through the long arm of the law as well. Chips him out with the Dragonheart again.
Round 2. Fight.
So that's actually really good. Because, see, here's the thing. I'm afraid to use Dragonheart because it takes away a life. And that's not really something I'm interested in doing. But It seems like Dragonheart is projectile invincible, so it would make sense to do Dragonheart. Is he on a Dragonheart? No. Uh-oh, gets. So that blue fish doesn't do damage, right?
Nope.
Oh, you're back.
I'm back. Sorry, man. I'm back with some Camembert and some Sauvignon Blanc.
Ooh, all right. Well, I need to go grab some wine so you can commentate the rest of this match while I go.
Okay, well, Mr.
something
MKL has taken the first set, and it's now one match apiece. This is going to be some really high play here. I'm sad I missed this one because, oh my goodness, the corner juggles. Mr. MKL putting down the pressure, and then the chip finish there. Fireball, Dragonheart, no escape for Argagog.
Fight.
It's really hard for him because he's so slow. Like, okay, yeah, the air bubble pops, yeah. Fish Dog does have a license to pop, but that was a bad one. Showing the aggressive Jaina spacing play here, but Fish Dog busts out of that spacing, gets spacing of his own. And then the constant fireball pressure, not really worried about the poison right now. Arg just trying to make the most of that poison, and turns out it is a threat. Wings goes out swinging, but Argagog goes out with the poison and the long limbs of the law, the fishy law, been laid down here. And the catches Mr. MK out, and then the Dragonheart catches himself. This is back and forth stuff, the bubble shield, but Jaina's not doing anything. Oh, what a pop into the drill. High level stuff here, and Fish Dog just gets the edge again. You might see those 4 lives and think that was convincing. It really wasn't. It's all about that spacing game. Jaina pushes you back to the corner as Argagog. It is not a fun time. Right now, though, Fish Dog appears to have the edge, gets the big throw, puts down the poison, puts down the goldfish, puts down the bluefish. Jaina answers with a 2-hit fireball of his own, and a big knee into the juggle that evens the life point, and instantly like that. And that should catch as well, and there probably is a setup on the end of this. Can Fish Dog escape? Or is it going to go to a final round? The mix-ups! It's a fake setup! Oh my goodness, Mr. MKL putting him into a simple strike throw mix-up there. Both open with fireballs, opens with an anti-air, but that's a big win for Jaina. It does take a point of hits, and that's a big win for Argyle. Gets out of the corner. Mr. MKL puts him instantly back in the corner. That's bad times. Yeah, it's all about that corner pressure.
Tom. Looks like I came back right on time. It's been back and forth stuff. Final round. Can Fish Dog escape the corner? No, that chip set up again. So good. Wow.
You lose.
That's a GG's.
Yeah.
All right, so Mr. MKL
really
with a solid 2-0.
Mr. MKL is so experienced in that matchup because, as you might know, this is sometimes called Canada's game because the amount of Canadian players that seem to play Fantasy Strike. And one of the most popular characters in Canada is Argagog for whatever reason. He's not very well represented in Europe. We're the Grey Gang in general in Europe. But there you see that the experience of Mr. MKL going into that matchup. It's all about that spacing game. When Jaina could push Argagog into the corner, that was really what became the critical thing, and then force those mix-ups repeatedly. I mean, that was an amazing tutorial on how to play Argagog versus how to play Jaina versus Argagog.
I mean, I definitely took notes in that situation. Next up, we got Shin, actually Fish Dog versus you.
Fish Dog.
Yeah.
Oh, we got an Argagog versus Argagog. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Yeah, so this is gonna be an Argagog.
So just to show you, it's fairly basic Camembert though.
You got President. Okay, yeah. President is where it's at. I'll tell you this, President is the best Camembert, actually.
Really?
Yeah, President I feel like is one of the better ones.
You got the President Brie as well, so but I'm not going with that
also
tonight.
Really good as well. You know,
I really like
try. What is the name of the cheese that I usually buy now? This is a little bit more expensive, but it's worth. I think it's called Ose. Let me see. Let me look up the actual name for it.
I do love all my cheeses of Europe. Welcome to cheese, the cheese side of the world here, to be honest. I mean, I know America's got a few decent cheeses and things like that, but honestly, like, I feel like...
I can't remember what it was called. Shit. It's like, I don't know, that's a weird name. The skin, you know, like the outer crusty layer of the cheese, it has like a really weird smell and a really bad taste, but the interior part is like really good. It's like Orse or Orsari, or I can't remember what it was called, but it's really good though. Sorry, as a Norman, I cannot let you say President is the best. Well, President Camembert specifically. If you buying it from the
Yeah.
store. I'm not talking about like if you buy it from. Oh my god, I just lost connection. Fuck.
Oh no. Okay.
Hold on. I'm
Well,
gonna
me
try to
versus Fish
rewatch.
Dog. I'm going with the green.
I literally did the whole character select and everything, and it just kicked me. Let you pour a chartreuse. Oh shit. Oni gang is growing slowly but surely. We're aiming for world domination, as you should. All right, don't worry. The fish war will come back, chat. The fish war will come back. Personally, you're a fan of either Brie or Stilton or smoked cheese. No specific brands, just any you can get your hands on. Well, I'm good with Camembert and Brie, but those cheeses are a little bit too soft. I don't like soft things, if that makes any sense. I'm like weird like that. In France, rogue like T'es français? Because I'm in France, by the way. I live in Toulouse. You might know the kind of cheese that I'm talking about. Gouda overall. Oh my god. What is this matchup right now? Poison versus Bluefish. Long arm of the law versus long arm. Who's going to get the poison? Right now, Remy is currently sitting at poison. He's unable to touch Fish Dog, so that poison timer is just going to tick down. Reversal supers. Looks like they cancel each other out.
Oof.
3 poison bars? What am I looking at? How is that possible? I didn't even know poison stacked.
Oh yeah, it is.
All right, so Remy needs to land a clean hit right now because he's about 2 seconds from dying, and there's the reversal throw right there by Fish Dog.
Round 3.
Cheese texture is important.
Chances.
He doesn't like soft things. No, I'm gangster. I like hard things. Shit, what? Okay. Nah, Remy's just gonna be a G, dive head first into that poison. All right, nice anti-air super into block string. Doesn't go for chip though. All right, double poison setup, but Remy lands the hit, so his poison goes away first. Remy whiffing the anti-air though, but Fish Dog staying safe with 4 bars of life. Remy unsuccessful currently at trying to find.
Oh, what a
Trying to
bubble.
get the ship, gets the reversal bubble. Jesus Christ. And there goes the poison.
I got the first round. You missed a good bit.
Oh, nice jump in.
Reads.
All right, goldfish trade. Let's go. Wow, nice. Actually does the hover. All right, whiffing the throw. Fish Dog looking for a throw. I think he was going to walk up throw right there. Big damage right now on Remy's side. He's going to go for bubble. Trying to avoid chip. Poison is an issue right now for Remy. 3 stacks of poison into the back throw, sends a full screen. This is going to be an easy win for Fish Dog. If Fish Dog can keep that poison alive. You know, that poison timer is really crazy. That's going to trade. Yep. They need to have an animation for that. All right. Poison timer now been reversed by Fish Dog. All Remy has to do is just play safe, and there it is. That was crazy. What was that match, man? Chat. What are these matches? Okay. Remy poison. He's going to go for the bubble. Trying to find a way to get in. Okay, hovers over. Doesn't do any cross up. Just an empty jump. Oh, nice grab. Small Dick Mafia, like I'm just sitting here like love me a good pepper jack. You know, that's one thing I do miss about America is a good brick of pepper jack cheese, honestly. You guys in Europe are missing out with pepper jack, like actual facts. And there it is, poison again. Remy getting carried by poison, chat.
It's the poison off. It's very dirty about it. It's toxic. An absolutely toxic environment here in this poisonous swamp. And I got so much
in
poison
Mortal
on me.
Kombat, there's a meme because there's a character, Aaron Black, he throws down acid, which does the same thing, like damage over time. And the meme is carried by acid because his acid is safe; it can't be punished. Oh my god!
Perfect.
What a round. Fish Dog making a statement.
7.
Lol, the mirror is toxic. Argagard mirror is toxic in and of itself, chat. Only here do you guys get to see the most toxic Argagard mirrors. Oh my god, that reach? That was like full screen. Imagine having full screen arms, chat. Alright, what's the play? Alright, Fish Dog is scrambling right now because he's about to die to poison, and that's it. Remy.
Camembert power.
Camembert power, chat. That's what happens when you eat Camembert and drink Sauvignon Blanc. real bad gaming out here, chat. That's how you do it. Desperation. Like, Argagard gets you on your last life with poison meter. 4 bars of poison. 3 bars of poison. Oh my god. Remy is now the one in desperation mode right now. That poison meter's just ticking. He's got to get that hit. And that's the back grab. He's going to die to poison as soon as he stands up.
Terrible. I lost my meter as well. That was a big mistake. I thought about saving it for the next round and then thought, no, I've got to come back here, man.
Oh, nice
I
jump.
did not have to come back.
Question. Are there delayed wake-ups in this game?
Nope.
Oh, nice. Does
There's
bubble
all
pop.
fixed timings on the wake up. So you can have setups, yeah?
Okay.
It will always work.
Nice, using the Raging River. Play a little bit of keep away, trying to let that poison timer go down so that he only has to do 1 damage. And there it is. That's the damage that Remy needed. No wake-ups are universal? Okay.
Yep.
Good to know.
Never.
But I'm pretty sure there are some moves that do harder knockdowns than others, right?
There's different positioning after knockdowns for sure.
Oh, okay. How quickly the time turns. The only thing that affects it is Rook's jump C has a longer knockdown, but it's still universal. Okay. Oh, counter super. But Remy summons the poison fish. Lets himself get hit though, and oh no, 2 bars of poison for the last 2 bars. Alright, 1 bar left for Remy. He's got to dodge that poison, ends up getting clipped by it. Nice, lands the jump, what is that, jump B?
Jump A.
Oh, that's jump A actually. Oh, another poison timer. He's got to land this last hit. And, oh, last second. Now he's got to play keep away. Whoa, that's crazy. I was actually just about to say that you were going to lose that.
How did I actually don't know how I won that. I love Argagard. Chat, okay, he's my new main. This is it. I've announced it to the world. So much fun.
I legitimately thought you were about to lose that. I was about to say, okay, the timer's up. He's dead. And nope. Clutch. Oh, my God. Long arm of the law with punishes right there. Going to cancel out super, but Remy's winning the poison war right now. The poison trades are always in Remy's favor, and now Remy just has to play really good keep away right now. Just don't get hit. And that's the GG's right there.
No, 3-1.
Yeah, so Argagard's walk speed kind of betrays him when he gets poisoned, though, because, like, he needs to get in, and then it's like he's walking so slow, it's kind of like rip, you know? Arcrado, thanks for the gifted sub. Appreciate it, bro. All right. Wow, 3 bars of poison for Remy right there. Big anti-air, though, by Fish Dog. Currently playing neutral. Currently playing really good neutral right now. Does get poisoned, though. Can Remy make this comeback, though? Remy has made a lot of comebacks last week. Oh, and I desync! Fuck. God damn it, chat. I desync at the
I could not make the comeback.
Oh,
Fish Dog won
over?
it on 3 hit points.
All right, let me get back in real quick. Hold on a second. Undesync quick. Hold on, we're reconnecting. This game is a meme, chat. It literally desynced at the crucial moment. You know? Too many fish. There was too many fish on the screen. Roll back to desync. Exactly. Too many fish on the screen, apparently.
I've got 5 hit points of poison on me right now.
Oh my god.
That's the main thing you need to know.
You gotta tell us.
Okay, well it was 5-1 to me, but he's pulled it back to... And I got the win!
Oh,
2 hit points to... Just 2 hit points left. Got the forward A. Stacks on stacks as Mr. MKL. That match, I don't think we've ever seen an Arg on Arg action before.
Arg
Some
on
say
Arg.
half man,
That's-
half fish.
actually sounds dirty. Are you guys in another match? Because I'm still trying to spectate.
I just got the win, unfortunately, 2-0. Unbelievable. My Argagog is real. I've announced him to the world tonight. Good
So
game,
is it
so
over?
good
You,
dog.
it's 2-0?
Yeah,
Oh, you won. Okay, cool.
yeah.
Alright, well there you go, chat.
I don't really know how I did it. Fish dog, I'm rooting for you the rest of the way, though. To be honest, I want Arg team. Sorry, that was a team kill.
Uploaded the last 30 seconds of Fantasy Strike Online, chatter. Just sounded so surprised, like, oh, you actually won. GG's Fish Dog, thanks for stepping in. Thank you for stepping in. Appreciate it. Next up, we got JJ Tam versus Gurubashi in losers. Quince versus DeGray. Give me 1 sec before you guys challenge each other. I need to reset. You know, funny
Oh
story.
man, sorry, that was losers, wasn't it? That was.
Yeah, that
oh
was
no,
losers. He's out.
I'm
Yeah.
I'm the only fishman left now.
Yeah. The war
Oh,
of the
no, I'm
the
really
war of
sorry.
The fish. The war of the fishmen.
Wow.
2 stepped in, 1 stepped out.
I have to represent the fish. Well, I did eat salmon tonight for my dinner. That's why I bust open the Sauvignon Blanc, because it's meant to be very good with fish. So,
Mm-hmm.
and
Facts.
it's also good with cheese. So there we go.
Facts. I need to find the name of that cheese that I like.
Mm.
Also, Roquefort.
Let me know, because I want to get it.
Roquefort is really good. If you guys.
Oh, I love some Roquefort. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, that's one of my favorites.
Yeah, it's really, really good as well.
It's a
But-
bit intense by itself. Like, usually if you got it on a nice cracker or some nice bread or something, then
Oh,
it's
I just eat it
absolutely
by
excellent.
itself. I just eat it by
You
itself.
go full power. Okay,
Yeah.
I like it.
I'm American, man. You gotta eat it raw, like pepper jack. You know, I do miss pepper jack, by the way.
Is that like a Monterey Jack, but with extra pepper in?
Yes, it's like Monterey Jack, but with a shit ton of pepper, and it's very spicy.
I
Yeah.
I can imagine it. We've got some very spicy fishes. Spicy fishes.
Spicy
We've got some
fish.
spicy. We have got spicy fish. We've also got spicy cheese.
All right, let me
Had a fish
stop spectating this guy.
curry weekend as well. I've been having a lot of fish to power up my Argagog, so that's my claim to how I did it.
Well, I think I gotta split the names so that.
DeGray.
I'm the dog now, man. Fish dog got me in. Actually knocked me out of. I think the last time we played in a tournament, he beat me. So, oh wow, we're getting into this one, are we?
Round
Yeah, we're getting right into it. I gotta flip the names though. There we go.
Okay, give me one moment. Hopefully, I don't break the stream.
No, it's all good.
Wow, you say that,
Oh.
but
The Grazers. Whoa! Forward jump after the stagger. Forward jump A after the stagger. Very nice jump in though by JJ Tam. Stops the advance of Gurubashi. Alright, currently zoning with illusions. That's a real illusion. Summons the mirror right after. Gassit to the govern, punishing that back jump. Hard read right there by JJ Tam. Another read though. Punishes the illusion. Yo, Gurubashi with big PP energy right now, Chad. He just doesn't care. Gets out of the corner using Final Arbiter. Smart choice. Gassit to the govern, jump punish. There you go.
holy moly, that looked incredible. Notice these two characters have a lot of similarities in their movesets. A lot of
Uh-oh. I desynced. Quince broke
Oh, yeah, this is
spectating.
the thing. You've desynced twice when I join. I will. I think there's a problem spectating Quince if two of us try and spectate. Because you've got the. I'm watching your stream. Yes. Yeah, if you respectate, I apologise for that. I
That's
think I
hilarious.
should keep out of the spectator mode when Quince is in the stream because I think that's what's blowing it up. Because both times I joined the stream, I joined the spectate rather. That's when it blew up for you. So unfortunately, I shall watch on a delay and try and give some color commentary, and I'll let you watch the stream watch the main game.
That's hilarious. That's actually hilarious. Too much Quint shenanigans. Whoa, 3 damage combo actually.
Final Arbiter.
Oh, big punish on Final Arbiter with throw. Justice kicks though, just rando into the meaty throw. Jesus, chat.
Round 4.
Yo, Gurubashi is like, I shall not be zoned. Consent of the governor to start the round off. It seems like, oh my god. Gurubashi with the back jump into the back jump A again.
Gurubashi's back jump A's are absolutely insane. Like, he uses it. This is what I'm saying. He uses it's this strange neutral tools in this game that you would not expect, like a jump back A to be a neutral tool, but you look at a player like Gurubashi and the way
I mean, he uses it so well, you know?
Yeah, like
look at that. He just did it again. He's looking for it. Look, he did it again.
Yeah, our neutral jump as well is so strong from so strong from the Grey. That is again a really viable neutral tool. It's like you can use it as a spacing tool.
Oh, was that a combo? He got hit by a regular mirror and then comboed it into the big mirror. I didn't even know that was a combo. Mirror to mirror, chat. Mirror to mirror. Oh, JJ Tam out here whiffing throws in the face.
Oh, this is JJ Tam. This is the JJ Tam I've come to know and get afraid of. Because when JJ Tam gets that 2 truths going and you're in the corner, it is an absolute nightmare world to be in.
Kicks to get past the mirror. Nice! Jumps out, punishes the Justice Punch.
Assist.
Aren't these two like connected in the lore some kind of way?
Yes, of course. Well, actually saying, notice they both have a lot of similarities. Like, they both shout justice. They both have an air super that goes across the screen and does extra things on counter hit.
You lose.
Deep lore here, guys.
Deep lore, chat.
And there we go, though. The Grey gets to win this time around. Who is the true justice? That's the question, you see. Basically, this is the letter of the law against the spirit of the law, essentially.
Interesting. So, but the law actually says versus what you want it to be.
Yeah, exactly. So Quince is the ruler of the.
You could even say that the Grey could be a counter to Quince because Ghost Waifu will probably go to the real Quince. You know?
That's true. That is true.
We'll
also,
always go to the real Quince, and then you'll know which one is the real one. You know?
Well, yeah, because it eats everything. So if it goes through and doesn't eat it, then yeah, you know, and you can see from when he blocks it. But it's the same with every character. Projectiles are really useful against Quince for that reason. Like you'll instantly see like who is the real one. Also, you can use your ground parry to beat Consent of the Governed if you see it coming. But I think JJ Tam's too smart for that one. I don't think JJ Tam's using it like. She's using it at just the right times. Sorry, they're using it at just the right times.
They both also have similar air supers, by the way, as well.
Yeah, yeah, that's the thing.
This is about to be
perfect. On purpose. This is on purpose. Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
JJ
perfect.
Tam, though, putting on a clinic.
Their nemesis is the Tyrant versus the Tyrant Crusher. That terminology is from the Grey's perspective. Interesting.
Who's
really
big
right, back though.
Maybe we're gonna learn tonight, stream.
Maybe we're gonna figure out which one is correct, chat. Which one is Trump?
Real justice?
Which one is Trump, chat? Who knows? We'll never find out tonight, chat. All right. Consent of the Governed into the mirror. Oh my God, that actually comboed.
Oh, the counter hit as well, but wasn't able to juggle off it, but does get the big mirror.
Oh my God! Right now, Gurubashi is getting
time.
Uh-oh, but Ghost Waifu comes through, chat. See, this is why you need a Ghost Waifu in your life, chat.
Yeah. I need my stands.
Yeah, we need JoJo stands. My daughter just discovered JoJo, by the way, on YouTube.
Discovered it?
My daughter. She just discovered. She's like 5 years old. She was watching YouTube, and they did a Sonic the Hedgehog parody of JoJo versus Dio, where they both had stands or whatever. And so now my daughter comes up and says, "I have a stand, and I'm going to turn you into a hot dog." And I'm like, "What?"
So good turning into a hot dog. My goodness, JJ Tam is putting on. I don't know what is happening in the corner, but it's a nightmare world of Quince here.
Yo, that's honestly, a sick stand. Mr. MKL says, "Get your Ghost Waifu body pillows at my Redbubble store." Exactly. Ghost Waifu body pillows on sale now.
Well, there's your money-making scheme there.
There you go. Catch 'em girls.
Anime's big in France, right? You're
Yeah,
gonna
it's
sell a lot of
huge
them.
in
My
France,
goodness, JJ Tam just grinding this one out here, though. This is going back and forth, and at the moment, Gurubashi
Whoa!
got that first
Fake overhead into the grab. He tried it 3 times. He did it twice. Tried it a 3rd time. Hard read by Gurubashi.
Ah, this is just mix-up central.
Final arbiter.
All right, Nice is gonna use his super to get the fuck out of that situation. The center to govern. Caught the back jump. JJ Tam's like, I'm gonna show you how to do air super. Oh my god, Gurubashi's trying to get his way out of this situation. That's a point for JJ Tam. Both of these guys are fighting. They do not want to be eliminated.
Chip setup.
So that's 1-1 right now.
I said it before, but JJ Tam's usage of like quints in the advantage situations is so good. Like, I've never seen any other quints like this.
You don't know what's going on?
A good quints, actually.
Well, let me explain this to Big Mafia because he's like a Mortal Kombat Tekken player. Quints has the ability to fake moves. So like, think of him like Noob Saibot, except instead of his illusions being real, they're like kind of fake. But then when he does his super, when he does the air super on hit or on block, he can have all his illusions out at the same time to confuse you. And then when he does the mirror, his illusions become real. So he basically multiplies himself 3 times. So all of his illusions become real and they really hit you.
And you will see it right now. JJ Tam putting on the illusion clinic, but a big answer.
Oh, nice.
Assist.
What's that? Forward A, right? That move?
Assist.
Yeah, just the forward A. It's a very strong anti-air, and it actually takes you off the ground like a number of moves.
Plus on
ground
block
moves
as
in this game.
well, right? If I remember correctly.
Oh yeah. Again, spacing dependent, but usually you can get it plus unless you do it point blank.
Whoa, considering the governor. So this move right here puts all his illusions out on the screen at the same time. And he can fake all of them, and he can turn into any illusion at any time. Ghost Waifu grabs the real Quints, though. Look, grabs the real Quints again, but the 2 truths. And now all the illusions are now real. As you can see.
Gurubashi.
Oh, that actually comboed. Mirror into the jump kick.
Goodness, this is JJ Tam again with the corner pressure.
You don't know why you haven't been using Quince's backseat and 2 truths?
Yeah, it's so dirty because you hit on both sides, and they've got to just read. I mean, it's like it's not unblockable, but it's
nice
kind of like
final arbiter.
I was about to say both are using their air supers incredibly well. Gurubashi trying for the juggle after the air super.
So I don't know if you saw Gurubashi was looking to take a throw right there. Ends up backdashing into the 2 truths mirror.
Yeah, Gurubashi's really not respecting the big mirror, the super mirror very much. Choosing to kind of, I don't know, like, I think there's so much stuff on the screen, it's hard to see what's going on, of course, when you're fighting against
Nice
Quints.
punish. Into the meaty grab. Let's go. What's the meaty? Ghost Waifu, but uses the illusion to dodge himself out of there. Teleports away, slithers away. A little bit of illusion zoning.
Attempted chip setup, but the illusion escapes.
Into the grab. Oh, that's a free mix-up. That's damn near guaranteed.
Yeah, you've got to delay. You've got to kind of like let go of neutral for as long as you can, as long as you dare. But then you at some point you get scared and you want to block, right? So yeah, it's not as easy as it looks.
Also for you know, for our Mortal Kombat players, the way you take a throw is to not press anything at all. You have to literally be holding neutral. You gotta let your controller, like, you gotta let go of your directionals and any button to take a throw.
Yeah, no blocking, no buttons.
Yeah, so that's pretty tough, you know, because he can do anything after that mix-up.
Oh,
So,
that was actually the round win from Gurubashi, but let's unfortunately. Oh no, okay, does get the grab because he had a setup in the corner there. Anti-air into Truth Punch would have finished the round, but it wasn't quite ready with the optimal damage. Fair, I am never ready with
what? Consider the govern beats out Final Arbiter apparently.
It goes a little bit lower, so if they kind of do it
there
at
it
the
is.
same height,
There's the throw tech.
it's whoever's lower kind of wins, but. Unfair for De Grey, you might say, but Quince is an unfair person. He's not interested in justice, really, or is he? He says he is.
Oh, another throw tech. Gurubashi out here not pressing anything.
Gurubashi with the defensive reads.
All right, so
Great
Gurubashi
stuff.
tried to go for a stagger into Ghost Waifu,
Assist.
but it got hard red by JJ Tam. He punished that. He shut that stagger down. Ooh, parry!
Yeah.
He didn't expect Ghost Waifu to grab, but Ghost Waifu saved him. He actually tried to parry and consider the governor. Saw that, right?
So hang on. Yeah, so Ghost Waifu's on the side of Quince now.
It seems like it. Ghost Waifu actually won JJ Tam that round.
Ghost
Actually,
Waifu just wanted to send us to the final round. Just meta. That's what Ghost Waifu wanted.
yeah, that's what she needed.
If
She
you
wanted to
know,
make
the
this
Ghost-
extra hype.
The Ghost is not under the control of the Grey, by the way, in the law.
Really?
No, the Ghost is there to keep an eye on him
Oh, interesting.
and make sure he does what he's
Top
supposed to
10.
do.
Fishdog says top 10 anime betrayals. That was an anime betrayal right there. It was like, waifu, not you too.
That was actually in-game lore, though. So the Ghost has been sent by Persephone, who hopefully will get added to this game eventually.
Assist.
She is in the Omi card game.
Ooh, that's
Kind of a bit like she's kind of a bit like Morrigan, but this round, oh my goodness, this is absolute hype here.
Oh, is this it? That's unsafe, yeah. Oh no, he gets hit by the mirror. Oh, and that's a rip.
So tricky because you think the crossover's coming and it.
It didn't.
And
He actually.
Tam.
And you want to know what's crazy? I think he let go because he thought a throw was coming. So he probably was looking to tech in that situation.
Yeah, we saw a lot of good reads on defense there though from
He was probably looking to tech right there.
Gurubashi. Yeah, loving the Yomi counters and I can't blame him because so many of them are working out so well. But yeah, just that wow, good comeback, good sportsmanship there. Good
All right,
stuff
so
in the chat.
Gurubashi, I do believe, is out, and we are about to be in our top 4, I believe.
Okay, so it's
Yes,
the
we are.
winners final. Are we doing
Winner
that
finals
first? Or?
and loser semi. So 1 second, let me put JJ Tam over here real quick. Let me submit the scores properly. Yeah, so Janet the Chow and Mr. KL is in winner's side, top 4.
Okay.
And you and JJ Tam are in loser's side, top 4. So these matches are all going to be first to 3, by the way.
Okay, who are we watching first?
We're going to watch winners finals first.
Okay.
So Janet the Chow with Lum versus Mr. MKL, Jaina. So you guys can sit on character select screen. Just let me redo the card, redo everything real quick, and then we will get started.
That was an epic. Well, we've had some epic sets already tonight.
Honestly,
and,
it's been getting kind of sweaty. It's been getting kind of sweaty tonight.
That's how we like it, right?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't expect these matches to get, you know, sweatier and sweatier as time went on. But this tournament is getting pretty hype. Not gonna
I have
lie.
to say, I am actually really enjoying the character lock.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
From a spectator perspective as well as a player, because there's no like thank you Nightbot, cheers for that. give me a pimp on the stream. Yeah, so there's just like there's no kind of second guessing. It's like you got to go in, you got to believe in your character, right, and just go for it. And I kind of really enjoy that actually. I think this is the way if you're gonna do like a 1v1 in Fantasy Strike, I think character lock is the way to do it.
Yeah, you guys are good to go.
That's actually been a kind of personal opinion of mine for a little while, so it's kind of fun to see it play out in a tournament like this. You just hit your subs goal, by the way, dude.
Yes, we did.
Round
Thanks to
one.
Prato and JJ Tam tonight.
Very
I
nice.
just switched the names over.
I actually had
Oh,
I don't even-
big
I didn't-
knee anti-air
Oh my goodness,
into the
Mr. MKL
juggle.
showing us how it's done once again.
MKL's just like,
Optimal
hey,
stuff.
thanks for that super, by the way. All right, by the way, I am going to be playing some Fantasy Strike on stream tomorrow morning, so if you come
I
through,
wish I could watch it.
I would
I'll be
appreciate.
at work.
Well, you can watch it.
Maybe
Work.
I'll watch
Just
a little bit anyway.
Just mute. Just mute and type to me when I'm doing something stupid.
Okay. I'll try my best. Speaking of trying the best, Janet! That all looked like it was all going Jaina's way, but just gets the last hit. What?
Fishdog says, my favorite is team battle or character lock. Counterpicking is draining to you. Small Dick Mafia said you'll be typing a lot. Basic is I'll be making a lot of mistakes.
Rude. Oh, speaking of rude, the reads from Janet here.
Oh my
And then-
god.
Everyone thinks Janet's going to do a walk-up throw. No,
I thought Janet was
going
going. You know,
kick.
honestly, I would have got hit right there too because I thought wake-up throw was coming as well. I legitimately thought it was going to be walk-up throw. Yo, I didn't know Blanca Ball was projectile invincible.
No, it's got timings where it can go under fireballs. It's not invincible.
Oh, that's
It's
interesting.
just
I had no idea.
low profile, certain profiles at certain timings, and like you practice it, it's really hard to do. But Janet just makes it look easy.
Okay, yeah, because I was about to say Janet's like rolling through projectiles. I'm like, what? You can do that?
Yeah, like Janet makes it look free, and just making Mr. MKL. My goodness, I don't even know who wins this matchup. This is going to be a true test. Big damage though.
Nice.
Mr. MKL, what an opening. No, doesn't get the trade. Threw a little bit too early. If it delayed that throw.
Wow, Janet actually got the super cake and the cherry while the bomb was blowing up as well. Oh my god.
Dragon Hearts to his doom, perhaps.
Oh wow, did you see that dice manipulation? Literally wall bounced the dice and then hit it before it hit the ground. Yo, Janet is out here flexing. Janet is out here flexing tonight, chat.
This is the showman, Blom, with the circus showman costume here.
Chat.
Master rank costume.
I just hacked Janet's webcam, chat. Real life footage of Janet's webcam. I hope you're watching the stream. This is real life footage of Janet's webcam right now, chat. We hacked it. Let's go back to the match.
Well, Janet is still rolling with the panda bit. Missed MKL finally gets a breather with a fantastic Yomi counter on defense. Absolutely needed that actually to stem this long rolling tide.
Whoa! Micro walk back into Blanca Ball.
I know.
That was dirty.
Honestly, the amount of tech being put on display here. Janet has been training for this moment.
I would say that Janet is showing that anyone who said that this game was simple or easy, like, she's showing right now that the tech is just too good. Like, the tech is, like, through the roof right now. Oh, wow! Mr. MKL said, fuck those dice, bruh. He just walked up on him.
Mr. MKL has been answering the dice extremely well throughout this entire set.
Nice
this time answers the child with a walk-up throw. Mr. MKL's got a new tactic here, perhaps. Just meta. Going full aggro now, not messing about with
wow, he's mashing on him now.
Yeah, he's going to walk in your face.
Oh, yeah, he's mashing on him now. Oh, but Janet finds a way out with the melon.
This time, unfortunately, full screen dice has to respect that.
Oh, Dragonheart.
No respect on the Blanca Ball, though.
Well, it doesn't really matter because, I mean, that was kind of profit for Janet, you know? She kind of got that health back.
Janet is just rolling under those fireballs, like you say. No tomorrow on it. The timing is impeccable.
Ooh,
and the combo, the converting to the decade, that's hard to do. Dice out. Mr. MKL.
Whoa! Did you see that?
Yeah, dive kicks the dice. But now there's too much on the screen. Has to Dragon Heart.
Oh my.
It does not work out.
Clip it. Clip it. Clip it. Clip it. Somebody clip it right now. Somebody clip that shit right now, chat. I don't know what I just saw. All I know
it was sick.
Is that shit was nuts.
Again, this is like, and again, Janet's.
Whoa! Big whip punish with the dice. How can someone use the dice so good? I don't know.
Won't play without dice on the screen.
Wow! Just completely shuts down. Mr. MKL right there. All right, this is last match. Mr. MKL is going to need to make a solid comeback. A hard punish, 3 damage.
Goodness.
Whoa,
late though, yeah. Hard to answer Jaina with those repeated dive kicks. Mr. MKL does get a near perfect there. 5 hit points. Mr. MKL.
Hey, we take those.
Needs to do a few more rounds to put a few more rounds together like
that.
Whoa,
that actually just barely whiffed.
Again. Tricky to deal with this dice now for Jaina.
Uh-oh, got clipped by... He's trying to, like, not get zoned right now, but...
Delayed fireball, though. Tries to juggle on that knee. Doesn't get it, though.
Oh!
Dragonheart for the win, but ends up being a loss. Now, this is can't take a point of chip, though.
He's got a... Oh, that was a debate. The fireworks. The fireworks won that. That was a lucky firework throw right there. Because the fireworks allowed Janet to just play safe right there.
But but it's first to 3, of course. Sorry, I forgot. I thought that was a win for Janet, but it's not.
Yeah, it's first to 3.
Still.
It's first to 3.
Luckily the
Just
players
MKL
know.
just another
Big
time.
start here for Mr. MKL. Okay, so it was not tournament point, my mistake. Mr. MKL is trying to get a read with those Dragon Hearts, but it is just not working out for him ever at the moment.
I mean, that's part of the reason why you never really see me throw out Dragonheart too much. Like, because I feel like it's such a risky move. And most of the
high
time,
risk.
it's not worth, you know?
It can work though, honestly, you have to do a certain percentage of it if you really want to master Jaina.
Oh, that's unlucky. Yikes.
5 damage.
Just did a whole life bar of damage, by the way. Just casually.
Bye.
Nice grab.
Say goodbye to your health. Lum is coming in. There we go with the Janet special.
The
Empty
Yomi
panda
counter.
ball. No, is it a mix-up? Is it a cross-up? No, it's an empty roll. My
That's going to be an
goodness.
anti-air, yep. 2 cherries grabbed by Janet. Full
Janet
health
again,
regained. Into a
That's the-
perfect. That wasn't even a perfect.
That's a cherry perfect just meta. Lum counts them, even if we don't.
Love. Oh, another Yomi.
Oh my goodness!
Yo, Janet is out here
getting
flexing.
Every item,
No.
every read right now.
Perfect.
3-0, chat.
I have to
3-0.
tell you, I've been on the receiving end of that from Janet. I know how it feels, okay, chat.
You gotta be kidding me, man.
When Lum gets that rolling power, gets the rolling start and the rolling panda, it's rolling. Keep on rolling, baby. You know what time it is.
I know, right? That was a wash. Hold on, chat. I think I got some footage. I think I got some footage right now from Mr. MKL's webcam. Hold on a second. Real life footage. Up, here we go. Just hacked his webcam. There we go. Oh my god, no, not the TV! Chill. Yo, Mr. MKL, chill. Alright. Chill. Relax, bro. Relax.
Mr. MKL is still in this tournament.
Alright.
So
Yeah, he's still in.
I hope he hasn't smashed the TV up.
Jada said, I wonder what happened there. I think there's fireworks. I don't know. Anyway, next up is A Goners versus JJ Tam. So let me set up the card real quick.
And I represent the fishy man.
Yeah, there are fireworks. Oh yeah, I can see them. Oh, it's the Toulouse airport. I can actually see the airport from my apartment. And they're doing fireworks right now, so I can see them. And they look nice. There you go.
JJ Tam saying they've never played the matchup. Well, neither have I. So we're both going to have to try and figure out how to play Arkagog versus Quinn.
Alright. So
Right.
let me
am
spectate you
player
guys
one.
real quick. Give me 1 sec. You're player one?
sticking with
That's
it.
good. I won the 50-50
Sticking
this
with the
time.
Surfshark. The Surfshark has served me well, so I can't change him up now.
I guessed right today. Are the fireworks while your backdrop is so explodey? Yes.
So Venerable or Surfshark? I think we're going Surfshark, okay?
Will patience prevail?
The Wall
see-
of Truth.
Living in France, I used to make the joke growing up in America, I used to make the joke of either it's fireworks or they're shooting. I was about to make that joke now, but then I realized I live in France. It doesn't really happen here, so. Oh my god, 2 grabs into the cross up. Very nice back jump in though by Remy. Consider the governor, that's gonna be a whiff punish. But it seems like the blue fish actually saved Remy from endless illusions. So it actually worked out. You're in Pittsburgh, it's fireworks every night still, it sucks. You sure they're all fireworks in Pittsburgh? Big whiff punish actually. That's 2 consider the governs that Remy was able to read, but it doesn't matter. It gets whiff punished anyway.
Round
Slaps
2.
me with that fiery finish.
You know, you played that so well, and then he just did Quinn's things and won. You know?
Yeah.
At least you hope they're all fireworks. That's funny. I've been to Pittsburgh before. I'm pretty sure they're not all fireworks. Oh, you could have thrown him in the corner right there, actually. All right, poison is now a factor for JJ Tam. Remy currently being successful with the zoning. Going for a little bit of chip out. Whoa, so the poison goes through the mirror, actually. Nice back jump. Still getting clipped by the jump in. That mirror's closing in, and there it is, the chip set up.
Okay, right, I'm gonna have to focus here, guys. See if I can figure this out.
Ooh, how did that anti-air whiff? Just Quint's things, by the way. Whoa, big fishy. Goldfish. Anti-airs. Big anti-air again. Gets clipped, though, by the overhead. Remy tries to use the bubble. That's kind of a get-off-me move. That's going to be a punish. No! The blue fish! Stopping consider the govern. Does Argerguard beat Quince? It looks like it. It just shuts all that shit down. Look at this.
Oh, fishy time! Some say it's half man, half fish. Some say it's more of a 60-40 split.
Nice anti-air again! Oh, consider the government hard reads right now by Remy.
Didn't know that would work, but I was determined to try it at some point in this match.
Nice blocks from Remy right there. Blocking the mix-up, gets hit. Oh, but that's unlucky. Fail, falls to a stray mirror though. All right, nice bubble. Tries to pop. Nice spacing though by JJ Tam. Could kinda almost call that a shimmy.
Too many illusions.
God hand. Some say Remy had the God hand. This is anti-air, another. Oh, whiffed. So it seems like if you anti-air Quint during Consider the Govern, he doesn't get his illusions. So that might be a big part of the matchup against Quince is anti-airing him. It seems like. Alright, Quince is currently in a chip-out situation. Oh, but he's getting more aggressive using mirrors and jump C. Okay, bubble, get off me. Oh! Don't get crossed up. Don't get crossed up.
Wow.
There it is. JJ Tam takes the round.
Couldn't get a read in that corner situation.
I was just hoping you were going to get crossed up there. I was just like, don't get crossed up. Don't get crossed up.
Round one. Fight.
Oh my god. Jump C again. Nice jump in, homing in on the real Quince. Now, see, the problem with Argerguard's throws is that it puts them like full screen. You kind of don't want that for Quince, I think. You know? Like a good throw loop would actually be really good against Quince, I think, because you kind of need to lock him down. Big anti-air again. Oh my god. Great zoning into another anti-air with the poison clock ticking down.
Round two.
That was a checkmate situation right there. Whoa, how did that whiff? Alright, using the river. Whoa, that could have been an anti-air. Instead, went with the long hand. It's going to be a big get off me. Nope, gets grabbed out of the super. Probably got grabbed out of startup frames. Nice, hits the mirror. Alright, what's the play? Hadrian mirror to stop the advance. That's a, whoa. You can jump in on the mirror? I did not know that. Nice throw. Remy goes for another super. Trying to get the bubble. Goes for the pop. I like the fact that Remy's playing this really good keep away. Is that going to be a punish? Yes, because he got hit by the first mirror.
That was nice. That was nice from JJ Tam.
Oh my god, I didn't even see what happened right there.
Yeah, that's why I could see it, but like it's so hard.
Can't get grabbed out of back special. Remy made a mistake. Got you. Oh wow, you actually punished him, but at what cost, chat? At what cost? Now all the illusions are real. Nice poison. Uh-oh, fails the anti-air though. Nice counter hit. Uh-oh, fails the cross up. Gets clipped by the double ground pound.
Juggle.
That was a counter hit, right?
The corner juggle for 4, believe it or not.
Alright, what's the play? Nice back jump. Nice counter hit. Is that a punish? No, it's not. Oh, a little bit too late on the bubble pop. Almost got that punish, though. Oh, my God. Nice jump out of the combo, though, into the forward grab. Going to send him full screen. Remy tries to walk up and get some of that Oki. Oh, that's unlucky. Poison Fish did not anti-air, did not actually activate poison either. All right, one more round for JJ Tam. Is this going to be it, or is Remy going to take us 2. Is Remy going to take us 3 rounds? Let's see. Because this is first to 3, so Remy will have another shot after this. So Poison did connect there, but he instantaneously got hit. Gets hit by Consider the Govern. Time for the mix-up again. What's next? I like how JJ Tam is making sure that he's like rarely getting hit by the poison. Like his life meter, the way that he's managing his life is really important. Oh my god. I didn't yeah, I would have got hit. How did you even know? Alright. Let's see. I'm quiet now. I'm trying to see if Remy can survive. Can Remy survive until this timer runs out? And he does. Gets the grab. Remy saves himself from going 2-0. Remy's like, I'm not free, motherfucker. Nice jumping, though, by JJ Tam. Nice. Sets up the poison. Okay, fakes out the Seeing Double into the Consider the Govern. Quincy's your weakest character. You're drinking. Please specify. That's hilarious. Spoon? Really? Is that a chip? Yep. Alright, so that's 2-0 right now. So Remy said he tried to go for Yomi counter right there. He was expecting a grab.
Yeah, can get the read. There's been a few throws. Notice JJ Tam is mixing in the odd throw, but I'm trying to get a read on it, and I really cannot.
Uh-oh. Big cross up. Whoa! Big counter hit! Big damage by Remy, making hard reads right now on the illusions, just challenging everything. Anti-air and Consider the Govern as well. Big jump in though by JJ Tam. It's gonna stop that poison timer. Whoa, 2 anti-airs again, just shutting. Big shutdown right now. Into the grab in the corner.
Round 2. Fight.
Big anti-air again. So this is probably why we haven't seen too many, because, well, Remy's been doing a really good job at anti-air and Consider the Govern and not getting hit by that. Uh-oh. Good zoning right now from Remy. Uh-oh, gets hit this time because he was summoning the Raging River. Uh-oh, another anti-air though. Life lead currently in the hands of Remy. Poison timer is ticking. Oh, failed anti-air that time. Now the illusions are real. And there it is. There goes the Schmicks.
Round 3. Fight.
All right, Remy doing a good job at evading all of these illusions. Gets hit with 2 truths. Now all the illusions are now real. All right, that's plus. Summons the big fishy. Big read by Remy. Hard Yomi counter, has super again. Has meter advantage, has life advantage. What is Remy going to do with it? Let's see. Remy's looking at anti-air everything right now. Big anti-air super does 2 damage. Big counter hit, setting up chip. Uh-oh, goldfish. Oh, no. Gets reflected, but it's all good. That's worth. Doesn't trigger 2 truths, so it's fine. All right, Remy once again with super advantage. Going to summon big fish, poison timer. All he needs to do is successfully zone out, but he gets hit with 2 truths. Poison timer runs out, but gets the grab.
Wake
Very
up
nice.
throw.
Wake up throw. Wake up throw for the win. Uh-oh. That's the setup. Into the grab. Oh, someone was looking to get shimmied right there. Someone was about to get shimmied right there, chat. It's a good thing he press. JJ Tam did walk back and tech, though. Big anti-air. That trade works in Remy's favor. Big anti-air again into the ground bounce combo, and there you go.
Round 5. Fight.
Uh-oh, poison setup. He's going to anti-air again. Yes, he does. Oh, my God. Counter hit again. Another anti-air to the combo, and that's it. He's dead. Uh-oh, Remy made that comeback, guys. It's not over yet.
You win.
It's not over yet. Yo, you're making that comeback, Remy.
Don't tell me. Don't call it a comeback.
Yeah, don't call it a comeback, not yet.
One time.
Uh-oh, I bigged him up too much, chat. Commentator's curse. Don't tell a player how they're doing. Whoa, another anti-air. So on point. That trade works out. Uh-oh, double grab. Okay, Oki. Whoa, crossover jump. Empty throw, empty jump into back grab again. Oh, that's unlucky. That was an anti-air attempt, I know it. And that would...
Ow!
I think you were too close to try to go for the anti-air right there.
Yeah.
Aegoner's turning on right now. Aegoner's is turning up. Like, if you guys were here last week, Aegoner's did this kind of shit all the time last week, by the way. Like it's the last game, last round, it does 3-0 runbacks. Oh, goldfish, big anti-air. Is there going to be another one? Whoa, anti-aired with the bluefish. Nice jump in. I would say that JJ Tam needs to maybe stop using Consent of the Govern at this point. Is he going to get anti-aired again? At that range, though, it seems to work. Like, close range, it seems to work. And it seems like he's willing to use it because the reward is way too high. You know, for him to just stop using it. Big anti-air again, though. All right, supers on the table for both parties. Wow, so that cancels out the mirror, actually. Okay, double throw, sends him back full screen. Whoa, fake positive spin into the throw. Oh, he did it for real.
How did that work?
He did it for real. That's unlucky. Agent APM, yeah, we're doing a viewer tournament. Oh, gets hit with the two truths. All the illusions are now real. Up, gets clipped by the positive spin. Looking for the anti-air, but it's just going to be a huge chip setup. Lots of chip damage. Whoa, big anti-air. Or big jump in, actually. Nice anti-air again. We've been doing so many anti-airs that I just got used to calling stuff anti-airs.
Round 4. Fight.
No chip, wait him out. Illusions don't deal chip? Really? Nope. I had no idea. Okay. I had no idea, so you just gotta survive the mix-up, basically. Alright, one life bar left. Uh-oh. JJ Tam saves himself from losing this round. But gets anti-aired again.
Gotta get that slapper.
Slappers. What's up, slappers? I had no idea. Whoa! These juggles! What's going on? Alright. Remy using the stand A to get himself out of drama. Whoa, nice anti-air into the poison combo. He's got to do Hadrian Mirror. He's got to do the mirror. Can't get chipped, though.
Oh, the chip was too high. I could not escape.
That's unlucky.
That's a
3-1. Aegoners is out of the tournament. GG's.
That was so much fun to play, though.
That was really intense.
Honestly, that was intense. That's what I couldn't even try and commentate on myself at all because I was like, I have to focus. There's so much stuff happening on the screen right now. Like, it was just absolutely crazy.
All right, so now we're gonna have to move into our losers finals right now.
Thank goodness I'm knocked out though. I can now commentate with you.
Exactly. Quince's juggles are a beautiful sight to behold. That was a really good matchup, by the way. Is Abyss still here? We don't have any polls, unfortunately. That's unlucky. All right, so next up we got Mr. MKL versus JJ Tam. So give me 1 second. Let me arrange some names real quick. You can talk to him while I do this.
Right, yeah. No, that matchup was very interesting. Like, I think you could see I was trying to figure out like how to really utilize my tools against Quince. So I was getting the anti-air. That was obviously working in my favor, and like that is my strong suit with Archegard for sure. But yeah, how to play, how to get the most out of poison and things. Like I wasn't really putting all that together for sure. I was just kind of like, well, this is a good sequence for Arg, I'll just do it. But I'm not sure. It's very interesting. I felt like I got a lot of knockdown situations against Quince. But JJ Tam is such a good player. Like, yeah, they didn't. I couldn't really take advantage of knockdowns. That was one thing I was really struggling with. So I'd get like a big 2 damage or a big anti-air or something, but then I couldn't really follow it up with anything. A lot of conversions of bluefish, right? Okay, that's because there's so much stuff going on, and I'm not actually very experienced with Archegard, to be honest. Like, getting my excuses out of the way now, but, but like I'm level 20 on the character, but because I got the fancy plus, like I'm getting double XP, so I'm actually more like level 10 really. Like, how many hours have I played with Archegard? It'll tell me in my profile.
I need to get some
Archegard
skins in this game.
Archegard is only my 6th most played character in the game, by the way. So yeah, there's 5 characters I've played more than him. So he's not, as I say, like he's not my main, but I think he might be becoming my main because I really enjoy him. Anyway, sorry, enough about me. Let's talk about Mr. MKL. With that beautiful Jaina skin, and another match for JJ Tam.
You guys can start, by the way. You guys are free to start if you haven't already. You're spectating, right?
I will be in just a moment as soon as the match starts. Fish Dog is happy with my Archegard fishy turnaround. 60-40 split. More fish than man or man than fish. No one's going to find out tonight because that's the end of the fish gang.
Question: have you guys started the match, or is it tripping?
Oh,
again?
have we got a problem again? Yeah, I got a fail to connect.
Oh,
so
yeah,
I think
so
we've
it's
got a problem again. I think they have started.
Yeah, it's probably tripping again. I'm just gonna
spectate JJ.
Yeah, I'm spectating JJ as well.
Sinking to my Baileys, Fish Dog gets my jokes. Oh my goodness, the first time it happens.
Worth nothing. Lots of bluefish for anti-airs, which you can't necessarily combo from.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. A lot of the bluefish were anti-airs. No, yeah, that was the thing. Yeah, so Purple Shirt was saying I missed a lot of bluefish conversions, but a bunch of them were anti-airs, and I couldn't get the combo. I think if you've instantly forward aid afterwards, but I think I was a lot of the time I was watching the illusion or trying to get an anti-air, and I'm sure there was some I missed, for sure. But at the same time, a lot of them, it's one of the disadvantages of Archegard. Right, we're getting into this match, or I am anyway. Hopefully you are too.
Yeah, I'm in.
Whoa, JJ Tam has took a 2-0 lead right now.
Yeah, it seems like it.
MKL wanting a revenge match in the grand
Whoa,
final.
nice anti-air.
JJ Tam looking to get to those grand finals. JJ Tam making so much use of that air super with Quince. It's such a strong move. Again, it's one of those supers, you just use it until you learn not to use it, if you see what I mean.
Nice anti-air again. MKL just staying on him though. MKL just playing straight rush down with Jaina. He's just not even
I didn't get the juggle that time. One of the actually you see that JJ Tam using the sneaky escapes with those wake up split moves. So confusing to deal with this Jaina. Like I've really struggled. This is the matchup I actually first played JJ Tam against their Quince. So yeah, really fun matchup. And actually pretty even, I think, maybe. Maybe I feel like maybe slight Quince advantage, but it's not huge. Because I am not the best Jaina, and I was like, trying to, yeah. Quince just makes you reevaluate life sometimes, right?
Well, I can see right now that MKL seems to understand which one is the real Quince.
Yeah. What you do get used to how Quince players like to play it, right? And after a while, especially Consent of the Governed, the illusions aren't that scary. Like seriously, if you listen carefully and you watch their movement that they're likely to be doing, it's
nice punish.
Generally pretty clear.
Oh,
what did that knee anti-air, but the mirror
anti-air mirror.
Oh, that chip setup. Oh, this is Really good timing, by the way. Using those fireballs to get to avoiding the mirrors, and the big dragon heart just believes in the heart of the dragon.
Just believe in the heart
Honestly,
of the cards right there.
This is. Oh, and the big knee
Missed the
things at the
juggle.
juggle though.
Oh, just Dragon Heart's out of that.
That's how you answer a situation.
Just Dragon Heart's
Just
again.
Dragon Heart it. Is he gonna do it every time?
Seems like it. Yep.
Just
yep.
there.
Yes.
Just Dragon Heart.
Just press circle button, chat.
Oh, but big counter hit.
One HP though. That's how Dragon Heart works against you. That's how Dragon Heart works against you, because she spent her whole life bar to get those reversals, you know?
As Darkness says, though, if it doesn't kill you, it only makes you stronger.
That is true, because then it's just free Dragon Hearts all day. It's just free
Kicks those
Dragon Hearts
barrels.
all day.
Fight.
Jaina with the beer barrel intro, I love it. That's actually one of the reasons I've had to buy that intro, because I was like, yeah, I want the alcohol.
Oh my god. The juggle.
Oh, okay.
Oh, the
Mr.
knee.
Kel playing a lot
That knee
safer
is
now.
minus. Knee, it's a grab. You gotta love it, chat. Minus frame mix-ups.
But when you've used that many Dragon Hearts, though, your opponent's scared to press buttons, right?
Facts. That's all conditioning right there. What is this, Street Fighter 5 online?
Jaina's, if you want to play a bit of Street Fighter, if you want crush counters, you play the Grey. Oh, the big knee juggles! And if you want Dragon Punch Ken, you want Jaina.
Yep. I picked her up because I was like, oh, so she's basically Ken. Okay.
He's got a bit of Sagat and a bit of Ken, interestingly enough.
Yeah, that's why I picked
that's
her
the
up. I was
comparison
like,
I
oh, she's YOLO Ken. She's YOLO Wi-Fi laggy online Ken.
so
Got it.
Actually, honestly, right, it's really hard to avoid these mirrors with Jaina's projectiles. And Mr. MKL is timing his fireballs to perfection to avoid those mirrors. Believe it, it's like it actually is really difficult.
Oh my god.
And whenever he gets in a bad situation, this time though, JJ Tam finally makes the Justice illusion work out, but then Mr. MKL makes the jump kick, the dive
That was like
kick
a cross-up,
up.
actually.
Three.
Yeah, evil stuff.
Flowchart Jaina. Exactly. If they jump, Dragon Heart. If they don't jump, Dragon Heart. If they wake up, Dragon Heart. If they press a button, Dragon Heart. Magic T, what's going on, man? How'd your
That's a
stream
great
go?
consent that'll get out of that situation. JJ Tam gets out of the corner, gets out of the bad situation.
For
put
you
in mirrors on
fantasy
the
strikers,
screen.
just to let you guys know, Magic T is one of the bigger Mortal Kombat streamers, actually.
Nice.
One of
Welcome
the
to
elder gods of Mortal Kombat is checking us out today,
Ooh,
chat.
okay. The venerable elder gods are joining us tonight then as well.
Oh, big
Something
juggle.
like
That's the
Pride.
setup. Into the throw. Let's go.
Boom, the mix-ups plus frames on that fireball if used at
Is
the right
he
range.
pressed? Yeah, he pressed.
He has pressed.
Oh, he's
Consent
getting
is the answer
mixed,
to
though.
everything, it seems. Avoids the mirror in the knee.
Misses the
It was
big
mirror
knee,
was
though.
mirror.
Oh, but it doesn't matter. Gets the setup anyway, and that's
was
a
the-
straight 2-0.
That was the mix-up you wanted. I saw you use that one with Jaina as well, just Meta.
Oh, Magic T just rated us, actually. 35 viewers. Thank you.
Hey!
Appreciate it. Magic T, were you still playing Street Fighter, or were you playing Mortal Kombat today? Where's Eric's image? You must consult with Magic T. Yeah, go consult with Magic T. Oh,
This time.
nice cross up.
JJ
Oh,
Cam with
wake
the
up
illusionary
throw.
escape in the
Throws him
corner,
out of the
throws-
corner, though.
Yeah, the out the corner throw. That
Misses
can be
the
a big
double knee, though.
mistake.
Oh, he
And
pressed.
that consent will get out. Yeah, every time JJ Tam escapes with that consent
Into the
will go in.
throw, into the
Oh, and that was
mirror.
a juggle into the mirror. Yeah, it doesn't do extra damage, but does look stylish. But this is a stylish
Chun-Li
setup
and
from Mr.
Bison.
MKL. I'm not sure.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
unblockable. That's unblockable.
Yeah, that setup. As soon as JJ Tam had jumped back already, I thought that setup was real, and it was. Big juggles. No, can't get
No,
a juggle.
no juggle. Didn't get it that time. The timing seems to be really strict on that
the
juggle,
timing
actually.
is really strict. I watched, if you know the Street Fighter player Juicebox, he loved that setup for hours. Now JJ Tam suddenly goes real with the cross-ups. It was illusions all the way.
Oh, yeah, he
baited
baited it. He jebaited it. Jebaited it. Jebaited it. Oh, you got the silver with Chun-Li and Bison? Nice. What do you think about Bison? What do you think about Bison, Majesty? Do you think he's really strong? Because I labbed him today, and I felt like he was very strong. Oh my god, 3 damage combo,
Yeah, no.
illusions are all over the place. Wake up, Dragonheart.
And Dictator and Chun-Li, I think, are both very strong in Street Fighter 5 right now, to be honest. So,
Round.
Oh, there you go. You're playing top tier, Majesty. How's it feel?
but Chun's really hard to play well with, whereas Dictator's fairly easy to play well with, which is why I play him.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, I felt like he was easy, and he was really good. You know,
Yeah,
he's
a bit of a
good, but
noob.
you can't
Yeah,
tell if he's broke or anything.
He's Oni Gang, right? In Street
Oh, I'm
Fighter 5.
desynced.
I got a
Oh,
desync
rip.
too. Let's hopefully get back in.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. Oh my
Too much
gosh.
Street Fighter chat. That's the
Yeah.
problem.
Oh, who are we? I was spectating JJ.
I put Dictator as kind of like Oni Gang.
Nah.
You can press some big buttons and do some big damage with him in Street Fighter 5. But yeah, if you want the crush counters in Fantasy Strike though, you play DeGray because if you get those big counter hit juggles right,
Yeah,
it really
stupid damage.
When I first played DeGray and I was like, man, this feels like a crush counter, and it's like,
Round
oh,
All
we're
right,
back in.
Yeah,
I'm
we're
back in.
I'm back in as well.
So JJ Tam did get that round. I think that was 3-2. I think it was 2-2.
Nice
Unless
trip
I'm
guard
getting it
right
all
there
wrong.
by Mr.
Again.
MKL.
JJ Tam is trying to set.
Oh, that's gonna be a fat whiff punish. What? What? Dragonheart, chat. Just press Dragonheart. Where did that?
Frame.
Wait, empty jump? No. Oh, he tried to back jump.
Yeah.
All right, Mr.
just kept
MKL.
the pressure up.
Now on Grand
So the-
Finals point, Mr. MKL is about to go to Grand Finals.
So this is so again, JJ Tam's trying to counter the zoning of Jaina with the mirrors, but Mr. MKL too smart for that. No, honestly, Mr. MKL is dealing with every mirror so well.
Mr.
but
MKL is
hey,
not respecting those mirrors, like, at all.
Big mirror is another situation, so I can see which is the real Quince. You can see Quince is staying back behind his big
Yep.
mirror, but the real one is hanging back. And that's the thing you've got to watch for. Most of the time, Quinces are going to fake it, right? They want you to do something dumb, like a Dragonheart at full screen that doesn't work.
Oh,
Can
there it
JJ
is.
Tam-
There it is.
Yeah,
There's the
round
jungle.
one, you can.
MKL top
JJ
one
Tam.
flowchart Jada.
You win.
All right, so
Wow,
JJ Tam takes
okay.
a point.
Has JJ Tam found the answer here because that was still really close. MKL 2 wins up to 1, but then JJ Tam claws it back. MKL calls it back
Nice
to round
back
7.
jump.
Jump back in.
Oh,
All those
forward jump
attacks,
in.
yeah.
Oh, the
Honestly,
trade
JJ Tam was
works
getting
out.
me with them. And the mix-ups afterwards, not believing in the mix-ups afterwards against Jaina, too scared of that Dragonheart.
You need to learn,
Senbo
yeah, you need to
catches
learn
back
not
to
to
Senbo.
Dragonheart before you learn to Dragonheart. There you go. Oh, max range knee.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
rip,
and again.
rip. Jebaited the Dragonheart.
JJ
That was a hard
Tam
read from
is-
JJ right there. Hard reads.
Is slowly adapting to the style.
Two truths.
That's disgusting.
So let me explain to all the Mortal Kombat viewers who are here right now. Quince has, well, you can also explain as well because you might explain it better. Quince's
mean, you can
illusions.
see it-
Well, Quince is kind of like Noob Saibot. His,
Yeah.
except his illusions are fake until he does that super where he puts out the big mirror. And if you touch the big mirror, then all of his illusions become real. And he can
Yeah.
cross you up, he can mix you up, he can do everything. But until like right now, his illusions are fake. He can direct them. He can choose whether the illusions become real or not. So basically, just try to pay attention to which Quince is the real Quince. Jaina, on the other hand, is kind of like it's kind of like
Bit of
Ken
Ken,
from
bit
Street
of
Fighter. Yeah, a bit of Sagat. You know, she has air fireballs,
zoning.
lots of zoning, but she's also really strong rushdown as well.
And got the Liolo Dragon Punch as well, which actually does damage to you because in this game, every move is just one button press.
Yeah.
So that means those invulnerable instant reaction moves are so strong. Like to manage to balance them in a game with one button press is really impressive. And
Yeah,
every single DP has been balanced for that reason. It was something they were really scared of in the design, right?
Exactly.
Like an invulnerable move that you can use instantly. Big damage
big
though.
setup.
Mr. MKL is not wants to go out fighting, but gets caught pressing a
Gets
button
caught
again.
by Cassette of the Government. And also when he hits you with the air super right here. When he hits you with this air super, all of his illusions come out at the same time, but none of them are real.
And the instant
So-
rematch. No breather for Jaina. She's going in, kicking the barrels. Can she kick Quince like she kicked
Oh,
those barrels?
just walk up
Punches
Dragonheart.
immediately. The first start
Nice
of the round
back jump.
reads have been
Oh,
immense
into
in
the
this
grab.
set,
Let's
by the
go.
way. JJ Tam got away with an instant round start super in
Wow,
the last game.
chase down into the immediate rain of fire. He's going to try to charge up. He's going to
No,
get hit.
can't escape
Oh,
it.
and he
Oh,
died.
does not escape it.
Round 2.
So I think both these players, although they're experts on their characters, I do think they're both learning things in this matchup, just like I was against JJ Tam. Quince is still quite a new character, right? He's only been out a few weeks, about 5 weeks now.
I would like to see
So
some
everyone
empty
knows how he
jumps from
plays, but
MKL,
you don't know the
actually.
intimate details, right?
It would be
Oh,
interesting
again.
to see some empty jumps. Oh, big
Interested in
cross
some
up.
jumps. Mr. MKL is interested in some big damage combos.
Fight.
That's nuts.
Okay.
Nice.
Bearing the
Gets rid of
Dragonheart
him
there. Counter grab on defense from JJ Tam. This read level, we have just gone to Yomi level 100 here.
I know, right? What's the Yomi level here?
Players are figuring out each other so much, and they're both adapting the game and then counter-adapting.
Oh, that was a chip.
Seeing double.
I think we're going to go to round 7 here. I honestly do. Like,
Yeah,
I just
more
think
than
that's the
likely.
way this is going
Whoa,
to go down.
walk up Dragonheart, by the way.
Yeah.
Cross up,
Mr.
double
MKL.
cross up.
What is happening?
What? Dragon.
Dragonheart answers both sides. The active frames are too real.
Oh, it's just
The
Dragonheart.
consent for Dragon-
We take those. We take those. That's fine.
Again.
Oh my gosh.
Missed MKL usage
Double
in the
cross
final.
up, by the way. Did you see that? Double cross up.
That was a ridiculously So hang on, I thought Quince was supposed to put the mix-ups down, but
I didn't even know
Jaina
you
is
could
putting
combo after Dragonheart. Holy shit.
Well, that beats the knee from that range. Consent of the gods
Alright,
is
that's a
such a
grab.
strong move. Oh, gets the can't
Oh,
do
he
it.
got the wall bounce, but didn't juggle.
Yeah, no, it's really hard to react to that wall. Oh, positive spin! Positive to get the win. It's 3-2. Are we going to get that round 7? Just meta.
I think
Can
we're
JJ Tam
gonna
keep
get.
this going?
Oh, he just Dragonhearted
Again.
out of the mirror situation. Oh, nice
Round
back jump.
starts. The round start reads from both of these players. Like I told you, Fantasy starts the instant that round begins.
Facts.
You are in it.
Justice.
Oh,
Escape
nice
to the
jump
Justice
out.
Punch
Oh,
for a moment,
just goes
but
for the
this
knee,
jump keeps
though.
the pressure on.
JJ Tam out here disrespecting.
Has to.
Oh, Dragonheart. That's
Consent
gonna
for
whiff.
escape,
Both are gonna
minus 1
whiff.
health. Can't take the chip. Gets the reflection.
Oh, you can't afford to be
1
getting hit
hit
right
point
now.
each.
Oh,
Yes, the
oh,
positive
game
spin
7.
again.
Game 7. Game 7.
You do realize if that positive spin is in block, you lose, right? Pretty
Yeah,
much.
yeah, it's minuses. It's minus AF.
So minus.
It's minus like
JJ
30,
Tam.
right? I remember looking at it in
Something
the lab.
crazy.
I remember looking at it in the lab one time. It was like
Winston-
minus 29
yeah.
or some shit. I was like, are you kidding me?
No, it's such a high risk, high reward. It's basically your Dragon Punch of Quince.
Oh, he did
Look at this,
2.
get away with it.
He just did 2 of them.
MK
Handsome
with a
baby
setup
was
there,
going
looks
on.
Good. Patriot Mirror though. Unblockable answers it, but juggles it back into his own arrow.
Oh, he just did
you
DP.
see
He
that?
just didn't. Yeah, I saw that. Oh, got the anti-air, but
Mirror
the
saves for 1 hit
mirrors.
point.
Oh, but the big anti-air again, and there it is. Mr. MKL is gonna go to grand finals on the loser side. Jesus Christ, man. We're having a heart attack out here. We're having a heart
I would
attack out here, man.
apologize for the volume there, but I
Yo,
mean, I
no,
can't-
the
I
volume is
cannot.
perfect. This is totally fine on this channel. Like we love getting loud. Like Jesus
I
Christ,
mean-
man. Jesus Christ. You like wow. Okay. JJ all right. JJ Tam GG's. You got 3rd place. Oh man.
So the
Game 5, last hit point, final round. All right. Grand finals, guys. Janet
Finals.
Janet is on winner's side, so for those who don't know how this works, Janet only needs to win 1 first to 3 to win overall. Okay? Mr. MKL needs to win 2 first to 3s. Okay? So that's how this is gonna go down. So I mean Mr. MKL needs to win 2 first to 3s. So he needs to reset the bracket because Janet has not lost a game. So Janet basically has to lose a game, and then she has the ability to lose this she has to lose again for JJ Tam to win.
How do you feel about this one? Because again, Janet did knock Mr. MKL into losers, so
Yes.
Mr. MKL gets the rematch that he was looking for.
Yep.
I think they're just about ready to start. By the way, hold on, guys. We're waiting for Just Meta to get the
Yep.
stream going.
Yeah, I gotta.
Oh,
spectate.
you got a
Give me one sec.
spectate issue.
Do we?
I've just begun, I'm afraid. Hopefully you'll get in a moment. Mr. MKL is still,
I
of
just
course,
clicked.
rocking that the green and purple Jaina skin that they like. Janet staying with the Lum, of course, as we have to, because it's character lock tournament tonight.
Yes.
But again, trying. Oh, okay. Mr. MKL has had some answers so far, getting the good going, and gets a perfect in the first round.
Really?
Mr. MKL making a statement here. Dealing with those rolls. Janet was going with those rolls once again to try and get under the fireballs.
Oh! Big knee.
Mr. MKL.
Yeah, that's gonna be anti-air.
Oh, the juggles.
No grabs. How did those throws whiff, actually? Big punish
So
or the
block
trigger.
stun, you can't throw, just like in Street Fighter.
Oh, you
Big
can't
jump
throw
back!
someone in block stun. Okay, that makes sense.
This is what I'm saying, yeah. Because otherwise
Big
you can set up
anti-air,
an
unblockable situation, yeah.
Round
Yeah.
3.
Makes sense, makes sense. Oh, just gave a cherry away.
Ooh, I'm having that cherry and I'm Dragon Punch. Dragon
Free Dragon Punch for Jaina. Big Yomi counter and gets the super cake.
Okay. Already we have seen 2 big adaptions here from Mr. MKL in this set. Learning from their previous match against Janet.
Big
wanting
Jabate.
this run
Big
back.
Jabate again. Almost gets the 3rd Jabate, Janet does, but oh, the shimmies.
That's a chip setup.
That was a Yomi setup. Did you see that right there?
Round 4.
That was
They both were in each
Adaption.
other's face, not pressing a button. MKL went for the fat shimmy, though. So for those who are just tuning in, Janet, the Lum player. So I'll explain for the new people who are here. Lum is basically like False from Guilty Gear, if that makes any sense. He throws random...
Blanca.
Yeah, he's like a mix of Blanca and False. He throws random items, and then you kind of have to play off those random items. But at the same time, he's also like Blanca with the same kind of moveset, grabs, and Blanca ball, as you can clearly see.
Janet just does 3 rolls into Yomi counter into a real combo.
I'm telling you, Janet best
Interesting mix-ups.
Yomi. Janet, you're about to get a role in my Discord server for Yomi counter specialists, by the way.
That is the Janet special, like Purple Shirt says. You even when you know it's coming though, your reactions just tells you like, come on, I've got to win the throw sometimes, right? There's no way
Yeah.
Janet Yomi can.
No way you're gonna take every
Just a
throw.
roll to react to the cherry. That's so ridiculous, and get under the fireball. Like,
Uh-oh.
and Mr. MKL says I can Yomi counter too.
Yeah, he's like, I could do that. Oh, that was unlucky. She wasn't close enough for that to be a reversal.
Oh, great items. Janet just got the perfect items that she wanted there.
Oh, but the coin! The coin wasn't lucky enough.
Yeah, the coin went flying over Jaina's head and did a whiff knee into grab. That is not really real. It's just a mix-up, but it works out. Bomb setup, and each time it's real. That was a mix-up. That was a dangerous mix-up. What a Dragon Heart, though, out of that situation.
That was so smart. Nice melon. Into the juggle. Into the bomb.
Speaking of smart, optimal juggles there. Bomb,
Right,
melon,
Janet
and
takes
the
first game.
punch. Mr. MKL never delays. Instant rematches all the way. The Jaina way.
Fight.
No pause for thought. We just put Dragon Heart
No,
out
we
here.
just go right back in. That looked like a Dragon Heart. That looked like the startup of a Dragon Heart right there. Oh my god, the zoning right now.
Why, yeah.
Oh my gosh. All right, let me make a
Back
poll
to
real quick.
rolling style.
I'm going to make a poll for this grand finals.
Okay.
Give me 1 second. You can take over the commentary real quick.
Okay, no problem. Mr. MKL with the big juggles. So yeah, Mr. MKL's really got to decide what's... Oh, that's a big answer to the roll already. Yeah, when Mr. MKL answers the rolls from Janet and delay is just a moment, doesn't play that kind of like that standard game plan. He just puts in a little pause and then sees the roll of Lum and is able to react with a jump back, or in that case, a ground super. They're rarely seeing ground super for Jaina, but it's really useful in certain situations. Janet avoids the first Dragon Heart, but just do it again.
Nice back
with
A right there.
rival. But
Oh my
again,
god, gets
Janet-
juggled. Gets fat juggled.
Janet,
So there is a
so
poll in
optimal.
the chat right now. Make sure you guys vote for your favorite. Let's figure out who the crowd favorite is. Is it going to be Janet or is it going to be Mr. MKL? Fish dogs like that combos? Apparently it does.
Yeah. If you want to see optimal combos, Janet will show you how to combo with Lum. Every single juggle, every single item. But the juggles and just before fireworks catches, that was...
We were
that was
just
a big-
talking about juggles. We were literally just talking about juggles.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mr.
you
MKL,
2 coins in a row.
Didn't care about the fireworks.
Oh, uses the dice to neutralize the projectile. Did you see that? Oh my god.
answer to the
Oh my
name.
god, the coin! These items are random. How is she getting the right item at the right time all the time?
It's the reaction though. Janet makes every item the right item.
That makes sense. That actually
Like,
makes sense. That you just
it's
make
like-
it. You just use it
Yeah.
as it comes. Like you just constantly
Yeah.
adapt. Oh
see,
my god!
Reacting to what she throws.
Oh my
so she's
gosh.
got. It's so hard to do.
Jebaited.
Oh my god.
MKL got jebaited right there. Is this about
That
to be a
was-
3-0 in grand finals? Are we about to get 3-0 grand finals? Is this about to be a wash?
Man, I think Mr. MKL should take a breather, but he doesn't want it.
Nah, he ain't going back to character select. This is character lock. Oh my god, the baby! Baby Lum! Jebaited!
Big back A. Again, went for that knee. It's not working out for him. Needs to kind of get a little pause there and wait and react, because it has been working out for him when he does. Oh, the low to the ground jump kick. Is it real?
It is
Janet
real.
with
It
the-
is
Janet
real.
with the defense low.
Those jump kicks are real, Chad. I'm a Jaina main. They are completely real.
Oh, but the answer from that situation, Janet's defense against Jaina, though, because a lot of these situations, Jaina can normally ride those jump kicks to victory, right? But you just saw Jaina.
I mean, because that's a
Janet
real
escape.
mix-up, right? Oh my god! The clip it, Chad.
Just mad.
Clip
this is
it.
horrible.
Fight.
All right, we
This
got
is- that
5
was
votes
just
for Janet,
incredible
1
to
vote for
watch.
MKO.
And then suddenly just walks in and throws. This is the thing. Janet makes those items work for her like so well, and then the mix-ups, and then the cross-ups, and then the walk-up throws. You don't know what's coming.
4.
That panda is coming for you.
Yeah, I know the game
the strength
notes
of
the
the pair
win
right
count
now.
and everything, but we have it anyway because this is an esports channel, and we need our own overlay. In case you didn't know, this is an esports channel. We need the overlay. It adds to the hype. Oh my
Good.
god. That's a
Janet
3-0.
Hart, though.
That's a 3-0.
Janet.
Win.
That's
I
it.
just call it the Janet Heart, and I think
Janet Heart.
forget about the Dragon Heart. We got the Janet Heart right there. That was all like, say what you want about Lum having some luck, but that was all skill right there.
Oh my gosh.
That skill was incredible.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I hope you guys clipped that part. That was a 3-0 in grand finals, chat. Whew. Jesus.
Janet just swept everyone tonight, I think.
Yeah.
So
4-0.
impressive.
4-0. That was mega hype.
There was none of that Remy comeback nonsense. That was
Yeah.
just like
No
that
Ruby
was
comebacks tonight.
comprehensive.
No Ruby comebacks tonight.
Comprehensive skills though. Like that shows when you really know your stuff though. Like
All right, so Janet, are you ready for your winner's interview? You need to come to the server real quick. Hold on a second. Discord. Come to the server. Come to the interview channel. And let's do it. I wonder if I can have this webcam up and then go into a channel with you. Is that possible?
I can drop in the channel as well anyway, if you
Okay.
like.
Alright, let's do it. One sec, chat. Hello? Alright, how do you show your webcam?
Do it.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Perfect. Alright, can I pop this out though? That's the question.
I don't know if it's different. I don't know how this works. So,
It seems to be kind of different. It seems to be different. Hold on a second.
so if Janet, if you have your mic ready and you would like to have a chat,
Right.
I'll let you take point on the questions and I'll just chip in with any comments potentially.
Alright.
I know Janet does have a mic because we've streamed before together. So Janet, of course, the tournament organizer for Garden of Chaos.
Oh, really?
She
Well, there you go.
runs those tournaments on Thursday nights, so they run about 9 p.m. UK time, so it's a bit of a late night in the rest of Europe, so 10 o'clock for you, of course.
Mhm.
They're like kind of crazy, fun style tournaments with like crazy rule sets. Each week it changes, like the rules,
Mhm.
and it's either streamed by Daniel Stratolch,
Mhm.
sometimes by me if I'm free and they need
Yeah, the
me.
interview channel
Um,
where me and Remy are. Yes. Yeah, I mean, I would love to come co-commentate if you allow. You know, that would be very fun. Anyway, let's make it happen.
Let's see if Janet's. Yeah, I think they're saying they're up for it. I'll give a direct invite to the channel, Janet, just to help you out if you're not finding it.
Yeah, just scroll down. There's a lot of random ass channels.
There's
All
a lot
right,
of stuff.
GG's, Mr. MKO. There's a lot of random bullshit in my server. So.
No.
Hello, hello.
So,
All right, let me turn you up. 1 sec. Give me 1 sec. Let me turn Remy up as well. All right, speak. Do a quick mic check.
okay, hello. These are words to test the mic.
Yep, there you go. Awesome, perfect. All right, so Janet, you washed everybody. How does it feel?
Surprising, I usually lose to Mr. MKL in tournaments,
Really?
but usually he gets to pick Val.
Oh, okay, that's why.
Ah,
Okay.
so the counter picks not being available. You think that was to help you out there?
Most of the time, Lum counts as counterpick to Jaina, so I think that's fair.
Got it. So you probably didn't expect to like end up in this kind of like grand final situation. So I would say this: the dice juggles were very impressive. I've never seen anything like it. I consider myself a Jaina Lum main myself. But you were doing things that made me look like I knew absolutely nothing about about how to play Lum. Like I didn't know that you could juggle dice twice. I didn't know that you could like wall bounce dice and then like use it to anti-air and then combo off of it and juggle. Like it was so many setups, and you were just making every item look like you planned it. You know, like how do you get that good with Lum? Like tell us the secret. What is the tech?
Okay, in my case, it was... To start with, I got lucky and the right things came naturally, so I could see where to go from there.
Got it.
And then from there, I was just playing a lot. So I
Got
had a
it.
bit of a head start, and then I played many hours of Lum.
Got it. So just experience, like knowing, like okay, like when this item comes out, I know to do this, and that, and etc.
Yeah, so it's less planned and more... It's more improvised from experience. I see the item and go, okay, so this is what I do from here, now I need to do this.
Got it.
And occasionally there's just... And here's the thing I do that's total nonsense that no one ever calls me on.
Got it. So who gave you the most trouble tonight, you think?
JJ Tam, actually.
Really? Oh, the Quints?
Yeah, JJ Tam nearly won that match. It was really difficult. I tend to struggle somewhat with Quints. Not sure why.
Got it.
Meant to be non-favorite, but...
Chat, do you guys have any questions for Janet? And also, Agoners, do you have any questions?
Yeah, so obviously I was saying you're putting together all these reaction to items and then also going in with the mix-ups and then rolls to either side, and it's like, oh my goodness, you're really making Lum look so scary. Are you reacting more to your opponent or the item you throw, would you say?
That's a good question.
Mostly the item I throw. I'm keeping track of what my opponent does because I just have assumptions that people will react a certain way to things. I'll adjust if they react a different way to what I expect.
Okay.
And there are opponents I know, like Mr. MK, because I fought them lots. So...
You got a good feel for
beyond
how you
that-
think he's going to play it.
Yeah, beyond that, I'm mostly reacting to items.
Got it. So do you want to tell me more about this tournament series that you run? Because Agon has told me you run a tournament series as well, so let me know about it. I want to know.
Every Thursday, I run a bit of a silly tournament at 9 PM UK time, which is called Garden of Chaos. But every week we have a different format, so this week it will be You Are What You Beat.
That's a good one.
I wish I came up with that pun.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
We kind of
Every
did
time-
something like that for Mortal Kombat. I think it was like main switch or something like that, where your opponent, you declare a main, and then your opponent, you pick your opponent's main against them, and they pick your main. And something like that. It's kind of like something similar. Oh, Garden of Chaos.xyz. Okay, all right, let me check out this website.
In this
real quick.
case, it will be you pick whoever, no specific mains, and every time you beat someone, you have to take on their character. If you lose, then you get to pick freely. It was random, but then I thought, hang on, that's actually a bit mean to the person who lost.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So-
Thursday, September 10th. Thursday, commentated by Jan. I'm looking at your website right now, actually.
Ah, cool.
Awesome. All right, sounds good. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Do you have do you have your Lum guide on there as well?
Yeah, I have both I've got two different Lum guides. They're also linked to on the wiki, but they're in the resources page. There's quite a few things in the resources page, but then I'll just I can't really post the link. Yeah, but they're in the resource page, or they're just thoughts No, in /thoughts. Just put /thoughts on the end, and it should link all of them.
Mm-hmm. Got it. All right. Well, if you ever need a co-commentator, I'm down. Just let me know.
Oh, that would be cool.
Just let me know. I'll show up for that. Why not? So yeah. So I mean, this tournament was very fun. You showed some very high level gameplay. Got me wanting to grind some Fantasy Strike rank tomorrow. On stream.
I've basically taken it as my goal to make everyone fear Lum. So I'm glad to hear that you're inspired by that.
Oh yeah, you're about to hit the lab. I didn't even know Lum could do half the stuff he was doing. So yeah, I'm definitely about to hit the lab and learn some of those things that I saw. Make sure you guys join the Discord and sub to the YouTube because this video is going to go up probably tomorrow.
I'll definitely be tweeting it out and stuff. Don't worry. If you follow me on Twitter, you'll see me repost lots of Just Meta stuff because it's all good stuff.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Well, anyway, I want to thank you guys for playing. Jan, I want to thank you for converting us to the Church of Lum. I
got one more quick question though.
Okay.
Oh.
Should I have played Grave?
Oh, yes. Yes, you should have played Grave.
Your answer was
That was
very
for both
good.
of you, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Anyway, it's late. It's about to be midnight over here.
That's
in
cool,
France.
man. You got to get yourself to bed. Thank you
Yeah.
very much for hosting this as again. And you're thinking about running your own events as well.
Definitely.
We'll chat about that later, I guess, and we'll decide what you want to do.
Well, I
and,
mean, I could tell you guys. Normally we run we're about to do €1,000 PlayStation 4 Mortal Kombat series right now, but while we're doing that, we do PC Fight Nights, and we do like €20 prize pools for those every week. So I was thinking maybe we could add Fantasy Strike into that, every Saturday night. So right now we're doing it for Mortal Kombat, and after that we were gonna do it maybe for Street Fighter and Tekken, but we could throw some Fantasy Strike in there as well, on the Saturday nights if you're down. And you, Janet, or Remy, you guys can come commentate as well. You're always welcome.
Yeah, we'll have to make sure we schedule this one well, because obviously there's a couple of other events on. We need to make sure we don't clash with things. So we'll sort this out though. We'll sort this out.
It's Saturday, the Pirate King. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
Yeah, that's the thing. His starts pretty late.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Depends
one.
on the timing.
Mine
so
actually starts. Mine starts early. Mine starts like 6 p.m. Saturday night. So I always do 6
we might
p.m.
be fine.
Yeah.
That might be a really nice slot.
Yeah, I don't. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
So I was just thinking, what time is that UK that time? That's like 7 p.m. UK time.
Yeah.
Tournaments generally last a couple of hours. That should run about right, yeah. That should basically run straight into like Pirate King's tournament.
4 p.m. EST. That's like 6 hours. That's like 10 p.m. our time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like 10 p.m.
Sorry. Just Matters in France, by the way, so he's an hour ahead of us, Janet.
Oh, I went the wrong way.
Yeah.
I went the other way.
Yeah.
Those pesky time zones catching us all out, as it.
Yeah, my tournaments are usually done by like 10 to 10:30. Usually, like 6. Usually they go like 6 to 10. Usually no more than like 4.5 hours. Especially because I run them really, really fast. And that's tournaments with like over 100 participants. I just get pools out the way really, really fast and try to like get to top 8 within like an hour. And then we spend the next like 2 to 3 hours in top 8, So for Fantasy Strike, we're probably not going to have nearly that many entrants, so we could probably do it even much faster than that, So, we can talk about this more over DMs, but I definitely appreciate you guys for coming through. I guess that's about it. Unless anyone else has any questions for Janet. I don't think anyone else has any questions. No one. Death to surface dwellers. You chose right, KW. All right. I guess that's it, guys.
Thanks again.
All right. Peace out, guys. See you all laters on Twitter, I guess.
Bye.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
All right, guys. That's it from me. Make sure you guys follow, join the Discord server, subscribe to the YouTube. The video will be on YouTube probably like tomorrow. So make sure you guys subscribe to the YouTube as well. Just hit that follow button. Yeah, it sucks. We always have to fight in the middle of the night. Well, not in my tournaments. You fight in the afternoon. Besides, giving EU a weekly at a reasonable time for them sounds like a good thing. Well, there you go. I'm giving it to you guys at a weekly at a reasonable time. So I'm going to schedule it. Join my Discord so that you guys get notified. I'm probably going to schedule it tomorrow afternoon. Make sure you guys use the roll select right here and give yourselves the Fantasy Strike roll right here. Make sure you guys give yourselves the Fantasy Strike roll right here. And then you will be listed down here with all the other Fantasy Strike players. I will add the €20 Fight Nights to the Smash GG calendar, which will be right here in the Smash GG links for PC League. So I'll add that. So anyway, let's look for someone to host. Who are we going to host, guys? Is there a streamer you guys want to see? Is Thy Pirate King on or anybody else? Izzy Flow? Aquaman? You guys want to host Aquaman? Is Aquaman even on? King J is on. Casey's on. Casey's the homie. Might have to host Casey. Let's see. Chad, we're the only people streaming Fantasy Strike. That's actually nuts. Alright, Aquaman's playing Fall Guys. Let's host Casey. Casey's a really good Street Fighter player from France, by the way. Alright, good night, everybody. Have a good night. I will see you guys in the Discord server that I know for a fact that you joined. Definitely. I know for a fact that you joined, right? Yeah. You all joined, right? Anyway. Peace out. Let's see if... Yep, there it is.